సైబరాబాద్. 3 నగరాల సిగలో 4వ నగ, ఈ 4వ నగరం భారత్ ఫ్యూచర్ సిటీ. ఇంత అద్భుతమైన ఏర్పాట్ల కోసం హెచ్ఎండిఏ, జిహెచ్ఎంసి, రెవెన్యూ శాఖ, పోలీస్ శాఖ, అటవీ శాఖ, ఉద్యాన శాఖ, రోడ్లు భవనాల శాఖ, సమాచార పౌర సంబంధాల శాఖ, రవాణా శాఖ, ఇలా తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వం అనే కల్పవృక్షానికి పటిష్టతను కూరుస్తున్న శాఖలు ఎన్నో ఉన్నాయి. అన్ని శాఖల్ని హెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ స్టేట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ గాను, చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ, స్పెషల్ సిఎస్, సెక్రటరీస్, అలాగే సీనియర్ ఆఫీసర్స్గా వివిధ విభాగాల ప్రభుత్వ రాష్ట్ర స్థాయి అధికారులుగా ఉన్న మన సిఎస్ గారు, డీజీపీ గారు, అలాగే స్పెషల్ సిఎస్, అడిషనల్ డీజీపీలు, వారి నుంచి ప్రారంభిస్తే హెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఫారెస్ట్ ఫోర్స్, అటవీ శాఖ ఉన్నతాధికారి, అలాగే మన నగరం అంటేనే ఒక నవనాగరికతకు, కొత్త వేగానికి, సేవా యాగానికి పేరైతే మరి నగర మౌలిక సదుపాయాల సంస్థ మున్సిపల్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ వారు, సాంస్కృతిక శాఖ. మనకు తెలుసు తెలంగాణ అంటే ఒక జానపద జాతర. తెలంగాణ అంటే ఆదివాసీ, గిరిజన, దక్కని తెలంగాణ కళారూపాలకు ప్రసిద్ధ. యావత్ భారతదేశంలోనే కాదు, ప్రపంచంలోనే ఎక్కడా లేనంతమంది ఒగ్గు కథ కళాకారులు మన తెలంగాణలో ఉన్నారు. భారతదేశంలోనే కాదు, ఎక్కడా లేనంతమంది చిందు యక్షగాన కళాకారులు మన దగ్గర ఉన్నారు. ఈ చిందు యక్షగాన కళాకారులైనా, ఒగ్గు కథ కళాకారులైనా ఈ మధ్య ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం ఇందరవెల్లి గురించి ప్రస్తావించారు. మరి అక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు గుస్సాడి నృత్యం, అలాగే కోయ నృత్యం ఖమ్మం జిల్లా అడవుల నుంచి. ఆ కళాకారులందరూ విదేశీ ప్రతినిధులకు, ప్రముఖులకు, రసజ్ఞులకు స్వాగతం పలికేందుకు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు. ఈ ప్రారంభ సమావేశం తర్వాత ఈ భవిష్య భారత నగరంలో అనేక వేదికలు ఉన్నాయి. ఒక్కో వేదిక మీద ఒక్కొక్క విషయం చర్చలు జరుగుతుంది. హాల్ 1లో జీనోమ్ వ్యాలీ అండ్ బియాండ్ యాక్సిలరేటింగ్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్. మనకు తెలుసు లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్లో కానీ, ఔషధ ఫార్మసీ రంగంలో కానీ, ఐటీ రంగంలో కానీ తెలంగాణ ఒక గర్వించదగిన స్థాయిలో ఉంది. హాల్ 1లో రేపు ఉదయం జరిగే అంశంలో చాలామంది సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్ పాల్గొంటారు. అది ప్రతి హాల్లో కూడా ఒక్కొక్క కార్యక్రమం మనకు కొత్త అంశాల్ని మన దృష్టికి తీసుకొస్తుంది. మరి ఈరోజు ప్రారంభ సభ అవుతూనే ద జస్ట్ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఇంటూ 2047 పవరింగ్ తెలంగాణస్ ఫ్యూచర్, ప్రతి వ్యక్తిని ఒక ఉత్తమ మానవ వనరుడిగా, నైతిక విలువలతో, మానసిక స్థైర్యంతో, సమాజ అనురక్తితో, రాష్ట్రము దేశం పట్ల భక్తితో, తాము విశ్వసిస్తున్న దైవం పట్ల కూడా భక్తితో ఉన్నప్పుడే మనిషి పరిపూర్ణుడవుతాడు. ఆద్మీ ఇన్సాన్ బన్నా ముష్కిలే అన్న మాటను తెలంగాణ గడ్డ తిరగరాసింది. ప్రతి ఆద్మీ ఇన్సాన్గా మారుతున్నాడు. నరుడు నరుడౌట దుష్కరము సుమ్మి అన్నది కాదు, ప్రతి నరుడు, ప్రతి మనిషి మనీషిగా మారుతున్నాడు. అది హాల్ 1లో. జీరో ఎమిషన్ వెహికల్స్ హాల్ 2లో గ్రీన్ మొబిలిటీ 2047. జనసంఖ్య ఎలా పెరుగుతోందో వాహన సంఖ్య కూడా అలాగే పెరుగుతోంది. మరి ఈ వాహనాల్ని మనం పర్యావరణ కాలుష్య రహితంగా మార్చాలి అంటే గ్రీన్ వెహికల్స్ కావాలి. అలాగే టెక్ తెలంగాణ 2047 సెమీ కండక్టర్స్ ఫ్రాంటియర్ టెక్నాలజీస్ 3వ హాల్లో చాలామంది విద్యార్థులు, యువతీయువకులు, టెక్కీస్, అలాగే పత్రికా ప్రతినిధులు ఉన్నారు. ఏ హాల్లో ఏం జరుగుతుందో మీ దృష్టికి తెచ్చేందుకే ఈ ప్రయత్నం. 4వ హాల్లో తెలంగాణ యాజ్ ఎ గ్లోబల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ హబ్. మనకు తెలుసు ఈ మధ్య తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలో విద్యార్థుల సంఖ్య పెరగాలి, తల్లిదండ్రులు ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాల వైపు తమ పిల్లల్ని పంపాలి అంటే నర్సరీ, ఎల్కేజీ, యూకేజీ కూడా గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్స్లో ప్రవేశపెట్టేందుకు ప్రయత్నం చేస్తోంది. మరి విద్యాశాఖ చేస్తున్న ప్రయత్నం మనకు తెలుసు. అలాగే పర్యావరణం కోసం అటవీ పర్యావరణ శాఖ, సెమీ కండక్టర్స్ లాంటి అంశంలో సాంకేతిక ఇంజనీరింగ్ పరిశ్రమల శాఖ. ఇక సాయంకాలం తెలంగాణ ఫ్లయింగ్ హై, ద రైజ్ ఆఫ్ ఏరోస్పేస్ అండ్ డిఫెన్స్. హైదరాబాద్ నగరానికే పరిమితమైన విమానాశ్రయాన్ని ఒక ఓరుగల్లుకు, ఒక కొత్తగూడెంకు, ఒక ఆదిలాబాద్కు కూడా విస్తరిస్తోంది తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వం. కొత్త విమానాశ్రయాలు రాబోతూ ఉన్నాయి. అది ప్రజా రవాణా కోసం. ఏరోస్పేస్ అనేది ఒక నూతన ఆవిష్కృత రంగం. అలాగే టాలెంట్ మొబిలిటీ, టామ్కామ్ అండ్ ఎంఈఏ. టామ్కామ్ అనేది ఒక అద్భుత సంస్థ. ఎక్కడైనా నాట్ గోల్డ్ బట్ ఓన్లీ మెన్ కెన్ మేక్ ఏ నేషన్ గ్రేట్ అండ్ స్ట్రాంగ్. పుట్ యువర్ సిన్యూస్ టు ది వీల్, బెండ్ యువర్ షోల్డర్స్ అని ఆంగ్ల కవి చెప్పినట్టుగా కేవలం వేదికల పైన మనం అనుకునే సంకల్పాలతో సాధ్యం కాదు అంటారు ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం. అందుకని టాలెంట్ మొబిలిటీ ఈజ్ ది టాప్ ప్రయారిటీ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్. యాక్సెసిబుల్, అఫోర్డబుల్ అండ్ ఈక్విటబుల్ హెల్త్ కేర్. ఆరోగ్య రంగంలో ప్రాథమిక ఆరోగ్య కేంద్రం కానీ, ఉప ప్రాథమిక ఆరోగ్య కేంద్రం నుంచి ఉస్మానియా, గాంధీ లాంటి ప్రతిష్టాత్మక వైద్య సంస్థల దాకా అనేక వైద్య కళాశాలలు, సామాన్యులకు అందుబాటులో ఉండే వైద్యాన్ని, రాజీవ్ ఆరోగ్యశ్రీ లాంటి పథకాలు ఇప్పటికే ఉన్నాయి, మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు. మరి వైద్య శాఖ కృషిని కూడా హాల్ 3లో మనం వినబోతూ ఉన్నాం. అలాగే కొరియా అండ్ ఆస్ట్రేలియా హాల్ 4లో for the kind attention of people who are interested. Honorable CM has been repeatedly telling the competition of
ఇటువైపు కూర్చున్న ఈ రెండు రోలు సెకండ్ రోస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, అది ఖాళీ చేయాలని చెప్పాలి.
సెకండ్ అండ్ థర్డ్
ఓన్లీ అంబాసిడర్స్ మాత్రమే కూర్చుంటారని చెప్పి.
May I request the attention of dignitaries who have already occupied second row and third row. I would like to repeat the request. Ambassadors are on the way. Senior officials and senior hosting team, IAS, IPS, IFS, IRTS and different civil services officers and state level officers are welcoming them. దయచేసి రెండో వరుసలో, మూడో వరుసలో ఉన్నవాళ్ళు అంబాసిడర్స్ కోసం, అలాగే గోల్డెన్ పాసులు ఉన్న వాళ్ళ కోసం సీట్లు కేటాయించవలసిందిగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నా. On behalf of all the hosting team and senior officials here, may I request dignitaries who have already occupied second row and third row kindly vacate. Let's all welcome with warmth of Telangana the people from different parts of country and different parts of the world. Narasimha Reddy garu.
I warmly welcome all of you for sparing your time and coming all the way to this Telangana Rising Global Summit 2025, being organized at Bharat Future City. My request would be to the delegates, don't mind otherwise. Humble request is, please leave the sofas which are meant for the delegates who have come from the different countries. Second and third row, I request those who have the gold pass or silver pass, I request them to occupy the seats behind. This is an humble request from our side, because the ambassadors, the CGs have come all the way to see Telangana, how it is progressing, what is the vision of Telangana. I request all of you, don't mind otherwise, please cooperate and please leave second and third row of sofas for the delegates who have come all the way from different countries to our place. My request, humble request to each one of you, please make seats for them. Don't think otherwise. You are all our esteemed guests. There is no doubt into that. But please do allow us to take care of these people. Thank you.
తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రాన్ని ప్రపంచంలోనే ముందు వరుసలో ఉంచేందుకు ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్న పెద్దలందరూ ముందు వరుసలో ఉన్నారు. గౌరవనీయులైన శాసన మండలి అధ్యక్షులు గుత్తా సుఖేందర్ రెడ్డి గారు, గౌరవనీయ సలహాదారులు షబీర్ అలీ గారు, సుదర్శన్ రెడ్డి గారు, మేడం శ్రీమతి జగ్గారెడ్డి గారు, ఇంకా ఆనరబుల్ మినిస్టర్స్ కొండా సురేఖ గారు, పొంగులేటి శ్రీనివాస్ రెడ్డి గారు, శ్రీధరబాబు గారు, పొన్నం ప్రభాకర్ గారు అందరూ ఈ ప్రాంగణంలోనే ఉన్నారు. అందరికీ హృదయపూర్వక శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేస్తూ, కొరియా, జపాన్, ఆస్ట్రేలియా, సింగపూర్ లాంటి దేశాలతోటే మన తెలంగాణ పోటీ అని చాలా వేదికల మీద ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం చెప్తున్నారంటే, పోటీ అనేది ఆ పదంలో ఉండే కాంపిటీటివ్ స్పిరిట్ని, ఒక పాజిటివ్ సానుకూల దృక్పథాన్ని తీసుకొని తెలంగాణ విద్యార్థులు, యువతీ యువకులు, టెక్కీలు, BA, BSc, బీకామ్, అలాగే ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్, మరి ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ లాంటి ఆధునిక సాంకేతిక విద్యను, అటు వైద్య విద్యను, పర్యావరణ విద్యను, జెనెటిక్స్ లాంటి విద్యను అన్నిటినీ ఆనరబుల్ కేశవరావు గారికి స్వాగతం పలుకుతుంది వేదిక. అన్నిటినీ అవగాహన చేసుకుంటూ ముందుకు సాగితే తప్ప ఈ సాంకేతిక ప్రపంచంలో మనం నిలవలేమనేది తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వం గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ యొక్క ఉద్దేశం. అలాగే తెలంగాణ పార్ట్నరింగ్ విత్ ఏషియన్ టైగర్స్, అది ఒక అంశం. గిగ్ ఎకానమీ, రైజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్లూయిడ్ కెరీర్స్, ద రేర్ స్ట్రాటజీ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ఫార్మర్స్ ఇన్కమ్ త్రూ వాల్యూ చైన్స్. రైతులే దేశానికే వెన్నెముక, కేవలం భారతదేశానికే కాదు యావత్ ప్రపంచానికే. కర్షక నీ కర్రు కదలకుంటే కాలం స్తంభించిపోతుంది అన్నారు కాళోజీ ప్రజాకవి. అలా కర్షకులకి వెన్నుదన్నుగా ఉండే అంశం కూడా ఉంది. అలాగే కెనడా సెషన్, ముఖ్యంగా ఫోస్టరింగ్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ ఇన్ విమెన్, ఇందిరా మహిళా శక్తి, ప్రతి మహిళను కోటీశ్వరరాలుగా చూడాలి, మహిళల్లో నిగూఢంగా ఉన్న శక్తిని తట్టి లేపాలి, స్వయం సహాయ సంఘాలు రాష్ట్ర వ్యాప్తంగా చేస్తున్న కృషిని కళ్ళకు కట్టే ఎగ్జిబిషన్ కూడా పక్కనే ఉంది. అలాగే రేపు ఉదయం జీనోమ్ వ్యాలీ, బియాండ్ యాక్సిలరేటింగ్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్, హాల్ 2లో తెలంగాణస్ ఒలింపిక్ గోల్డ్ క్వెస్ట్. మన తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర జనాభాతో పోలిస్తే కొన్ని ప్రపంచ దేశాల జనాభా తక్కువ. అలాంటి దేశాలు సాధించే మెడల్స్, వెదర్ దే ఆర్ బ్రాంజ్, సిల్వర్ ఆర్ గోల్డ్ మెడల్స్, దే ఆర్ క్వైట్ మోర్. అందుకనే ఒలింపిక్ స్థాయి విశ్వ విజేతల్ని తయారు చేయాలన్నదే తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ప్రజా పాలనా ప్రభుత్వ సంకల్పం. ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ తెలంగాణ హెరిటేజ్, కల్చర్ అండ్ ఫ్యూచర్ రెడీ టూరిజం. ఇందాకే అనుకున్నాం, ఒక రామప్ప, ఒక 1000 స్తంభాల గుడి, ఓరుగల్లు కోట, ఒక మహబూబ్ నగర్లోని మర్రి చెట్టు, ఇలా ఎన్నో హెరిటేజ్ వాటిని మనం దృష్టికి తీసుకొచ్చే అంశాలు కూడా ఉన్నాయి. ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు రిమైండ్, మరోసారి సవినయంగా గుర్తు చేస్తూ ఉన్నాం, ఆనరబుల్ గవర్నర్ గారు, ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం గారు, ఇతర పెద్దలు వేదికపైకి వచ్చాక మన జాతీయ గీతం తవ శుభ నామే జాగే తవ శుభ ఆశీషమాగే అంటూ జనని భారతి ఆశీస్సులు అందుకుంటాం. చిన్నప్పుడు బళ్ళో చదివి నుంచి ప్రతి కోణంలోనూ ఆ జనని భారతి ఆశీస్సుల జాతీయ గీతం అవుతూనే ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ది అటెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఆడియో ఇంజనీరింగ్ టీమ్, whether it is from INP or Telangana engineers and also event team. We have first national anthem Janagana Mana, then after I announce from this dais we have Telangana state song, Telangana Rashtra Geetam, Jaya Jaya He Telangana. That will be keyword. Thank you. తర్వాత రేపు ఉదయం ఇన్వెస్టింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంక్లూజన్, ఇందాకే అనుకున్నాం చదువు గురించి, చదవాలిరా ఎన్ని ఆటంకాలు వచ్చినా చదువు ఒకటే మనిషి నిలబెడుతుంది. చదువు అంటే కేవలం అక్షరాస్యత లేదా విద్యా ప్రమాణాలు సర్టిఫికెట్లే కాదు. చదువు అంటే సంస్కారం, చదువు అంటే ఆలోచన, చదువు అంటే వివేచన, చదువు అంటే విశాల హృదయం, చదువు అంటే స్పందన. అలాంటి చదువు అందించేందుకు యంగ్ ఇండియా ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ స్కూల్స్ తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర వ్యాప్తంగా ప్రతి నియోజకవర్గంలో 250 కోట్ల రూపాయల వ్యయంతో యంగ్ ఇండియా ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ స్కూల్స్ ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం గారి ఫ్లాగ్షిప్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్లో ప్రాధాన్యత రంగాల్లో అదొకటి మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు, అందరూ అనుభవజ్ఞులే పెద్దలు. అలాంటి పాఠశాలలో కేవలం తరగతి గదులు మాత్రమే కాకుండా అద్భుత క్రీడా ప్రాంగణాలు, లైబ్రరీలు, ల్యాబ్లు కూడా ఉంటాయి. తర్వాత టువర్డ్స్ 3 ట్రిలియన్ ఎకానమీ లెవరేజింగ్ క్యాపిటల్ అండ్ ప్రొడక్టివిటీ, లక్షల కోట్ల ఎకానమీ సాధించడం అనేది అది కేవలం ఆర్థిక లక్ష్యం మాత్రమే కాదు. ఆర్థిక వికాసం సాధ్యమయ్యేది హార్దిక స్పందనతో మాత్రమే. అలా హృదయపూర్వకంగా స్పందిస్తూ అర్థవ్యవస్థను పటిష్టం చేసుకుంటూ సాగాలి అంటుంది ప్రజా పాలనా ప్రభుత్వం ఈ 2 ఏండ్ల పండుగ. ఇన్వెస్టింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంక్లూజన్ ప్రాస్పెక్ట్స్ ఇన్ అఫోర్డబుల్ హౌసింగ్ సెక్టర్. ఇందిరమ్మ ఇళ్ళు ఎందరో పేదల కలల వాకిళ్ళు. అలాంటి ఇందిరమ్మ ఇళ్ళు ఒకవైపు, మరి ఇతర నిర్మాణ సంస్థలకు ప్రోత్సాహం కూడా మరోవైపు. మూసీ రీజువినేషన్ బ్లూ గ్రీన్ ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. నీళ్ళంటేనే నీలి రంగులో ఉండే బ్లూ రెవల్యూషన్ మనకి ఇదివరకు తెలుసు. శ్వేత విప్లవం పాలు, సస్య విప్లవం లేదా హరిత విప్లవం అటు పచ్చని పర్యావరణం మరియు పంటలు. ఇది నగర విప్లవం మూసీ రీజువినేషన్. అలాగే అర్బన్ రూరల్ కనెక్టివిటీ. హైదరాబాద్ మహానగరాన్ని చుట్టుపక్కల ఉండే నగరాలు, పట్టణాలు, రీజనల్ సిటీస్తో లింక్ చేసేది, అక్కడి నుండి పల్లెలకు కలిపేది రేడియల్ రోడ్స్. ఆ మూడింటి గురించి కూడా ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం గారు చెప్తారు ఈ వేదిక పైన. తర్వాత భారత్ ఫ్యూచర్ సిటీ యాజ్ ఎ మ్యాగ్నెట్ ఫర్ 3 ట్రిలియన్ తెలంగాణ. ఇది రేపు మధ్యాహ్నం ఉంటుంది. ఐ హోప్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ విల్ బి ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ టు టేక్ పార్ట్ ఇన్ ఇట్ విత్ కన్స్ట్రక్టివ్ ఐడియాస్. భారత్ ఫ్యూచర్ సిటీ 3 ట్రిలియన్ల ఎకానమీ దేశంలో ఎలా ఉంటుందో, బిల్డింగ్ తెలంగాణస్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్షిప్ ఈకో సిస్టమ్, ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ డూయింగ్ బిజినెస్ అనేది ఒకటి. ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ పాత్వేస్, ఫినాన్షియల్ హబ్ స్ట్రాటజీ, హై ఇంపాక్ట్ సెక్షన్స్ అనేది ఒకటి. ఇన్నోవేటివ్ పీపీపీస్, హార్నెసింగ్ ప్రైవేట్ క్యాపిటల్ టువర్డ్స్ పబ్లిక్ గూడ్స్ మరొక అంశం. అలాగే క్రియేటివ్ సెంచరీ, ఇండియా సాఫ్ట్ పవర్ అండ్ ద ఫ్యూచర్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్. అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలను సినిమాలు కేవలం తెలుగులోనో, దక్షిణ భారత సినీ రంగమో, భారత సినీ రంగం కేవలం టాలీవుడ్, కోలీవుడ్ మాత్రమే కాదు, బాలీవుడ్ మాత్రమే కాదు, హాలీవుడ్ కూడా రావాలి అన్నదే ఈ క్రియేటివ్ సెంచరీ యొక్క లక్ష్యం. అలాగే ఇంక్లూజివ్ ప్రాస్పరిటీ, ఎక్స్పాండింగ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీవన్. మరి మన దేహంలో ప్రతి అంగం పరిపూర్ణ ఆరోగ్యంతో ఉన్నప్పుడే ఒక ఫుల్ ఫ్లెజ్డ్ పర్సనాలిటీ శారీరకంగా, మానసికంగా ఎలా సాధ్యమవుతుందో, 4 కోట్ల తెలంగాణ ప్రజలందరూ కూడా ఆరోగ్యంగా, ఆనందంగా, ఆత్మవిశ్వాసంతో, ఆర్థిక వికాసంతో విజ్ఞాన పథంలో ముందుకు సాగాలి అనేదే ఇంక్లూజివ్ ప్రాస్పరిటీ తెలంగాణ ప్రజాపాలన ప్రభుత్వ లక్ష్యం. గ్లోబల్ క్యాపబిలిటీ సెంటర్స్, స్టార్టప్ ఇలా అనేక అంశాన్ని మీరందరూ ఈ సభలో ఉన్న వారందరూ కూడా विविध।
तो ये मिस्टर कार मशीन को कैसे यूज़ करते हैं, इसका फोकस कैसे यूज़ करते हैं, तो इसको मैं बता देता हूँ। इसके साथ एक कटिंग प्लेट आती है जो कि मैग्नेटली अटैच हो जाती है, ठीक है, और एक प्लेन वो आता है, इसको हटा के यूज़ कर सकते हो आप, ठीक है। कोई भी सरफेस होता है, कोई बड़ा सरफेस होता है जो कि आप 5 सेंटीमीटर से बड़ा होता है, तो आपको मशीन के ऊपर रख के करना होता है या फिर आपको टेढ़ा करके करना होता है। मैं आपको बता देता हूँ फिर से। इसका जो होता है लेज़र पॉइंट 12 सेंटीमीटर तक होता है। 12 सेंटीमीटर का गैप चाहिए होता है इसको, तभी ये चले, तभी इसमें अच्छा सा फोकस आएगा। देखो इसके अंदर जो ब्लर है आप देख सकते हो, ब्लर बिल्कुल भी नहीं, बिल्कुल शार्प है। मशीन पूरी नीचे है तो तो आप किसी भी सरफेस पे रख के कर सकते हो, पूरी नीचे है मशीन। जब मशीन के ऊपर ये रखते हैं तो मशीन को फोकस करते हैं किसी वाइट सरफेस से, या ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, क्लिक करके सिंगल क्लिक करोगे फोकस हो जाएगी। अब धीरे 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 देखो ऊपर जा रही मशीन। आप इसको मैनुअल फोकस भी कर सकते हो। तो ये दबा के इसको इंग्रेव, तो यहाँ से नेक्स्ट पे क्लिक करेंगे, ठीक है। अब इसको जैसे हमें इस पर प्रिंट करना है, इस पर हम एप्लीकेशन पे आएंगे, अगर फ़ोन पे भी कर सकते हो और पीसी पे भी। हम कनेक्ट पे क्लिक करेंगे पहले तो, उसके बाद प्रीव्यू, और आपकी ये बॉटल पे आप थोड़ा सा आप ये देख लो, थोड़ा ज़्यादा 13 आ रहा है इसके अंदर, ठीक है। थोड़ा सा मैं इसको एंगल भी चेंज कर देता हूँ हल्का सा, शार्प भी है, देखो प्रिंटिंग स्टार्ट हो जाएगी अभी, ठीक है। और खड़े से बटन दब गया था, टच हो, ध्यान रखना है, ठीक है। ये 11 है, ये 12 है। अगर से भी नहीं हो पा रहा तो मैंने बताया मैनुअली, ये शार्प हो रहा है ना, ये पीछे कि आपको प्रीव्यू करना हो तो यहाँ से प्रीव्यू जाएगा, बड़ा करना हो तो बड़ा हो जाएगा। ये देखो बट 12 सेंटीमीटर इस सरफेस पे कैसे करना है इसका, और बाकी कम स्पीड होगी उतना डीपली मेन, और ये फुल हमारा पावर है। तो गाइज मैं स्टार्ट करने वाला हूँ, और आप देख सकते हो कितनी देर में ये प्रिंटिंग होगी है लेज़र इंग्रेविंग से। ये स्टार्ट हो चुकी है। अब ये देख लो, आप टाइमिंग नोट कर लेना कितनी देर में ये इंग्रेव कर लेगा। और ये काफ़ी सारे प्रोडक्ट मेटल और कोटेड मेटल और वुडन पे भी प्रिंट कर सकता है। ये देखो कितनी जल्दी ये प्रिंट कर रहा है। ये रही क्वालिटी भी अच्छी आई है, हर तरीके के आपको मटेरियल। तो गाइज मैं स्टार्ट करने वाला हूँ, और आप देख सकते हो कितनी देर में ये प्रिंटिंग होगी है लेज़र इंग्रेविंग। ये रही बैक उस पर भी कर सकते हो, अपना नाम लिखवा सकते हो, कस्टमाइज करा सकते हो। और ये मशीन काफ़ी ज़्यादा पोर्टेबल होने वाली है इस तरीके से। देखो कहीं कैसे भी आपको खड़े सरफेस पे करना है या फिर आपको ऐसे रख के करना है, और ऑटो एडजस्टमेंट है इसके अंदर, फोकस कोई टेंशन नहीं है। और एप्लीकेशन से कनेक्ट हो जाती है, फ़ोन से एंड्रॉयड एप्पल दोनों में, और पीसी से भी हो जाती है। बाकी आपको खरीदने अच्छे रेट में हमारी शॉप पे आइए, देखिए, एक्सपीरियंस करिए, और आप ऑनलाइन भी खरीद सकते हो। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
యావత్తు ప్రపంచం భారతదేశం వైపు చూస్తోంది. యావత్ ప్రపంచం భారతదేశం వైపు ఎంత విశ్వాసంతో చూస్తోందో తెలంగాణ వైపు కూడా అంతే విశ్వాసంగా చూస్తోంది. ఈ ప్రపంచ సదస్సును అభివృద్ధి, సంక్షేమ, నిర్మాణ, హార్దిక వికాసాల ఉషస్సును విజయవంతం చేసేందుకు వేయించేసిన పెద్దలు ఎందరో ఉన్నారు. విదేశాల నుంచి కూడా వచ్చారు. వారందరికీ స్వాగతం పలుకుతూ గౌరవనీయులైన తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ప్రధాన కార్యదర్శి కె రామకృష్ణరావు గారి పక్షాన, గౌరవనీయ స్పెషల్ సిఎస్, ఈ కార్యక్రమం అనుసంధానకర్త సీనియర్ ఐఏఎస్ అధికారి జయేష్ రంజన్ గారి పక్షాన, తెలంగాణ పండుగలో పాలు పంచుకుంటున్న అందరి పక్షాన మీకు స్వాగతం పలుకుతూ, ఈ కార్యక్రమం భారత ప్రధానమంత్రి గౌరవనీయులు నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారిని ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం, ఆనరబుల్ డిప్యూటీ సీఎం స్వయంగా కలిసి ఆహ్వానించినప్పుడు ప్రధానమంత్రి గారు తెలంగాణ ఎంత వేగంగా, సేవా యాగంగా, నిర్మాణాత్మక పనుల్లో ప్రతి సామాన్యుడు భాగంగా సాగాలి అని ఆశీర్వదించారు. గౌరవనీయులైన కేంద్ర మంత్రివర్యులు ఇప్పుడే వేయించేశారు. మీ అందరి కరతాళ ధ్వనుల మధ్య ఆనరబుల్ యూనియన్ మినిస్టర్ జి కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారిని వేదిక సవినయంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తోంది. గౌరవనీయులైన జయేష్ రంజన్ గారు, ఇతర సీనియర్ అధికారులు అలాగే వేదికపైకి వేయించేయవలసిందిగా ఆనరబుల్ గవర్నర్ గారు, ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం గారు కొద్దిసేపట్లోనే వేయించేస్తారు. హలో కాదు అమ్మా, తెలియదు కదా నువ్వు. శ్రీ ఈవి నరసింహారెడ్డి ఐఏఎస్, ఆనరబుల్ యూనియన్ మినిస్టర్ కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారికి స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నారు. మనం కూడా స్వాగతం పలుకుతాం ఆనరబుల్ యూనియన్ మినిస్టర్ కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారికి చప్పట్లతో. భారతదేశంలో మన తెలంగాణ ఘన తెలంగాణగా మలచేందుకు జరుగుతున్న కృషిలో వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారికి హృదయపూర్వక స్వాగతం పలుకుతూ, నరసింహారెడ్డి గారు సార్, నరసింహారెడ్డి సార్. ఈ గ్లోబల్ ఈవెంట్ వార్ రూమ్ ఇన్ఛార్జిగా ఉంటూ ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం, ఆనరబుల్ డిప్యూటీ సీఎం, ఆనరబుల్ మినిస్టర్స్ యొక్క మార్గదర్శనంలో ఓ బిగ్ టీమ్ డే అండ్ నైట్ పనిచేసింది. మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు. రేయింబవళ్ళు పనిచేసిన బృందానికి నేతృత్వం వహించిన జయేష్ రంజన్ ఐఏఎస్ వేదికపైకి వచ్చారు. వారికి మీ ఆశీస్సులు, మీ అభినందనలు, శుభాకాంక్షలు అందించవలసిందిగా కోరుతూ ఉన్నాం. మన వేదికకే ప్రపంచ స్థాయి విలువ తెచ్చే పెద్దలు వస్తున్నారు వేదికపైకి. ప్లీజ్ గివ్ ఎ బిగ్ హ్యాండ్. కైలాష్ సత్యార్థి గారు, నోబెల్ లారెట్. జెరెమీ జోగెన్స్ గారు, మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ అండ్ హెడ్ ఆఫ్ సెంటర్ ఫర్ ఫ్రాంటియర్ టెక్నాలజీస్, ఇన్నోవేషన్ అండ్ సెంటర్ ఫర్ సైబర్ సెక్యూరిటీ. అలాగే ఎరిక్ స్వైడర్, డైరెక్టర్, ట్రంప్ మీడియా. అలాగే మీ అందరి కరతాళ ధ్వనుల మధ్య వీరందరినీ ఆహ్వానించుకుందాం. ఒక నోబెల్ లారెట్, ఒక అంతర్జాతీయ స్థాయిలో అగ్రదేశాలకు మార్గదర్శనం చేస్తున్న పెద్దలు వేదికపైకి వచ్చినప్పుడు తెలంగాణ అంటే ఆతిథ్యానికి మారుపేరు, తెలంగాణ అంటే ఆత్మీయతకు పెట్టింది పేరు అని మనం నిరూపిద్దాం. ఒకసారి గట్టిగా చప్పట్లతో ఈ వేదికపై వచ్చిన ఇంటర్నేషనల్ డిగ్నిటరీస్ని స్వాగతం పలుకుదాం. ప్లీజ్ గివ్ ఎ బిగ్ హ్యాండ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job, todas viciadas em citar, pedindo pix pros cara que é bigode. Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job, todas viciadas em citar, pedindo pix pros cara que é bigode. Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job, todas viciadas em citar, pedindo pix pros cara que é bigode. Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job. Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job, todas viciadas em citar, pedindo pix pros cara que...
What Americans don't understand is that Prime Minister Modi...
Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job, todas viciadas em citar, pedindo pix pros cara que é bigode. Hoje em dia é difícil encontrar uma menina que não trabalha no job, todas...
I warmly welcome all the dignitaries here for this Telangana Rising Global Summit 2025 opening ceremony. I request all the delegates who are standing to the left of the dais, kindly take the back seats. Please should not stand like that, it will not be appreciated. It will give very bad.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing an unboxing. I bought this with my own money, so it's not an ad, not affiliated. I saw it on AliExpress and I want to really try it. So it's a laser engraving machine and this is the brand. And yeah, let's just try and unbox this together. Let's get our nice sharp pointy thing. It does look like somebody already opened the box, so that's going to be interesting because I don't think it's supposed to look like this when it arrives. So hopefully everything is okay. Okay, so let's just open it. So I've got a couple little test plates in here. And the reason I bought this small machine is because I'm not sure if I want to get a big one. So this is the booklet. It's got a lot of interesting things in it. Hopefully it's not too hard. Let's see if we can pull this out. It is really, really small. So let's just... So I think that's the top part, which has the laser in it. So it's got a pair of safety glasses. This I think is part of the base. And then you have this safety shield. It works the same as the glasses. Let me just get the rest out of the box. So I got everything out of the box and I've been going through this booklet and there's a lot on the software but absolutely nothing on the hardware. So maybe something here. No, this is the power cord. Not a cord, so I think we're just going to have to figure it out. Love when they do that. So this is the base, that's for sure. It has these little soft things underneath. So these are the little feet, but I don't think you actually need them if you're going to be engraving on something flat. So I think I'm gonna leave these off. So we only have to put this onto the machine. Okay, that wasn't that hard. That's why there's probably no instructions. So the on and off switch is on the side and the two cables as well. But this is USB, I think, to connect it to a computer. And this is a power cord thingy. And this is the USB. This is the power cord. I think I'm going to be reading and downloading the app. And then we're going to just try and see if it actually works. So it took me a while to figure out how to do this, but I recommend to download the Android one because that seems to work and has an English option. So when you get the app, you download it and you get this view, but everything is in Chinese. So you go to this little top one, click on it, then choose the bottom one, and then you go to the second, because everything will be in Chinese and you will not be able to read anything, but this is English and then the app will just change to English. I'm going to just turn on the machine and see what it does. It says connected to the power supply, then activate your Bluetooth. So I already have my Bluetooth on, and then let's just put it on. That's a bit scary, but it did actually already show up on here. I'm just gonna click it, and it says represents the serial number of the machine. Okay, so where's the serial number? So I got it to connect. It says connected up here. The password was just 4 times 0 and it connected right away. I think I need to read more, but I might just try and go to material. Okay, so those are pre-put in pictures, but I'm not going to show you because they might be copyrighted. So let's not use that. If you go to pictures, it will show your own pictures in your camera roll. And if you go to camera, it will put on your camera. So if you put graffiti, you can just draw something. Okay, it's a bit weird, but you can draw whatever you want. Text. Add text. You can just say hello in a lot of different fonts. So that's pretty cool. Then you can rotate it. So you can get it bigger. So yeah. Let me play around with this, and when I'm ready to move this thing around, I will get back to you and show you. So I just went and picked my logo, and then it says next step, and it converts it to black and white. You can also do grayscale or outline and sketch. You can invert it or mirror it. So I think I want to go with this. So I'm just gonna go and do the next step. Preview. It's just showing me where it's going to work. So I think I've got it. Okay, so now I'm going to find the material. Let's see. I think it's wood, but there's no wood in here. So let's just click bamboo. I just wanted to go once, so I'm not gonna touch that. I'm just gonna leave everything as is. And now I'm going to put on my safety glasses as well. And I think I still need to focus the laser. So I'm just twisting the little nozzle. I think it's okay. So they give you this little paper card and tell you what to do. So that's really handy. So let's put on the goggles. And now I can actually see the little thingy. And let's put start. And it says it's processing. It's real fast. And it's actually doing something. I'm only scared. The image just changed to only this part. So I think we're going to have a bit of a fail. So I'm just gonna let it run and I'll show you what it comes up with. So I've been trying for a while. It's engraving this. Hopefully it actually works. I looked at a couple of online tests because I was just getting this on the cardboard and I don't know what I did wrong, but I think I'm gonna try this last one with my own design and I'll update you when I got something to show you. So here are my final thoughts on the laser printer from Daya. Let me put this to the side. So does it work? Yes, it works. It works on bamboo. For the bamboo, it's really hard to get the lines even when you want to do several passes. I like the thin lines for details, but I also like the bigger lines. You could even add maybe some resin into this. But I think this was laser at 80% and speed at 70. Then the cardboard was not the best design because it was more of a picture than just line works, but it worked. I used just the settings on the machine. Then the leather, I also just used the settings on the machine. It's quick, it's easy, it's clean, I really like this. I used the same settings to do it on the hobby board. It didn't go through. It's quite deep, actually, I think more than a millimeter deep, but the lines are really clear. Like, it's really crisp, so I really like that. Then for the acrylic, I'm still working on this because as you can see, it does work. So I put the wood underneath to protect my bench and it went straight through because I didn't put any paint on here. So I think that works best, just putting a thin layer of paint on. I'm still working on the settings, but it works.
అలాగే వివిధ
And
దేశాల్లో
I actually
లేదా మన కేంద్రంలో కూడా మంత్రి స్థాయిలో సేవలు అందిస్తున్న వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళు ముందు వరుసలో ఉంటారు. అలాగే ఇక్కడ మీరు గోల్డెన్ పాస్ని చూడాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. వాళ్ళ స్థాయి 2, 3 వరుసల్లో అంబాసిడర్స్ కూర్చుంటారు.
got it to work on glass as well. So for the glass, it took me a while. You can see my first engraving on here didn't work as well. So bigger lines, the setting was laser on 100% and speed on 10%. And I did change up my paint. First I tried the tempera paint, but I actually ended up using my black acrylic paint from Amsterdam, just the oxide black, using the silicone spatula and doing a really thin layer. That worked best. So here are my thoughts on the machine. So it is cheap, portable, small, easy to store, easy to assemble, and it works pretty good. My minuses are the safety isn't that great. This doesn't really help because the rest of the machine is not covered, so use the goggles, please, even when you're just previewing because the laser is still on. It's only on 10%, but it's still on. It was hard to focus because the paper they provided, as you can see, is shiny and it doesn't really like to show.
అయితే 2014లో మన భారతీయుడికి ద వన్ అండ్ ఓన్లీ ఇండియన్ భారతీయుడు నోబెల్ పీస్ ప్రైజ్ అందుకున్నవారు వేదికపై ఉన్నారు. కైలాష్ సత్యార్థి. బహుశా ప్రకృతి లేదా భగవంతుడు చిత్రం చేస్తాడేమో. సత్యార్థి అనే పేరులోనే సత్యాన్ని అన్వేషించటం, సత్యాన్ని అర్థించటం, సత్యం కోసం కృషి చేయటం. నేను ఇందాకే అడిగాను, సార్ అది మీ ఇంటి పేరా అని. కైలాష్ సత్యార్థి అని చెప్పారు. సో ఆ శాంతిని మించిన సత్యం మరొకటి లేదు అని నోబెల్ శాంతి బహుమతిని మన భారతదేశానికి చెందిన కైలాష్ సత్యార్థి గారు అందుకోవటం శాంతి కాముకులకు, శాంతి ప్రేమికులకు, మరి సత్యము అహింస పునాదులుగా ఏర్పడిన మన భారతీయ సంస్కృతికి అది ఎంతో గర్వకారణం. ఎందరో వేయించేశారు. మళ్ళీ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను, దయచేసి our global destination Hyderabad city and global destination Telangana is very proud to conduct this global event. Many industrialists, చాలా మంది పారిశ్రామికవేత్తలు వచ్చారు. All the industrialists are requested to take their seats. హోస్టింగ్ టీం దయచేసి వాళ్ళని కూర్చోబెట్టండి. ఈ స్టేజీకి ఎడమవైపు ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ వెనక ఖాళీ ఉన్న సీట్లలో కూర్చోవలసిగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. వేలాది మంది వారి వారి జీవన రంగాల్లో విజయం సాధించిన వాళ్ళు విజేతలుగా
Show up on shiny objects because it just bounces off. I couldn't make
స్వాగతం పలుకుతోంది వేదిక. మనకు తెలుసు విశ్వకవి రవీంద్రుడికి తొలి నోబెల్ వచ్చినప్పుడు యావత్ భారతదేశం పులకించిపోయింది. ఒక గీతాంజలితో ప్రకృతిలోని ప్రతి అణువులో పరమేశ్వరిని దర్శించమన్న గీతాంజలి విశ్వ మానవ భావనను మనకు అందజేసింది. మే రిక్వెస్ట్ గౌరవనీయులైన జయేష్ రంజన్ గారు కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహించుకోవాలని రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. స్పెషల్ సిఎస్ శ్రీ జయేష్ రంజన్ ఐఏఎస్.
I request everyone to please settle down. Please settle down. No standing is allowed. Kindly find a place and settle down. Please settle down. No one should be seen. All our volunteers, ushers, request everyone to help find their places. Please settle down. On behalf of Telangana government, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to the very first event which is happening at the Future City, Bharat Future City Arena. We are all very fortunate to witness this day. It is my honor to welcome our distinguished guests, Honorable His Excellency, the Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnudev Burma, Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Mr. A. Revanth Reddy, Nobel Laureate Kailash Satyarthi ji. I'm sure everyone knows about him, about his achievements, but I'll take 30 seconds to let everyone know that Kailash Satyarthi ji is a child rights activist with over 40 years of dedicated track record in saving thousands of children from bondage, from servitude, from trafficking. For his efforts, he received the Nobel Prize in 2014, and in 2024, he launched the Satyarthi Movement for Global Compassion. Earlier this year, his autobiography, Diya Salai, was released, reflecting on his lifelong fight against child exploitation. We are very grateful to you, sir. It's also my honor to welcome other distinguished guests, Mr. R. Dinesh, who is the chairman of TVS Logistics and past president of CII, and Mrs. Shobna Kamineni, who is the executive vice chairperson of Apollo Hospitals and executive chairperson of Apollo Health and Apollo Pharmacies. Both Mr. Dinesh and Shobna Garu represent the corporate India Inc. And we do hope that rest of the corporate bigwigs who are there in the audience, all the thoughts which are shared by Dinesh Garu and Shobna Garu, all that is resonated. We are going to be joined shortly by 3 other distinguished guests. One of them is Mr. Eric Swider. he has just landed in his chopper. We are expecting him to get in possibly within a minute or so. He's the current board member of Trump Media and Technology Group, TMTG, and was the former CEO of Truth Social. Most of us are familiar with what is Truth Social. That is the platform that President Trump uses. He is also the CEO of Renatus Tactical Acquisition Group and CEO and board member of Rubydex. Apart from his direct involvement in Trump Media and Technology, he is also involved in global smart and intelligent city development initiatives, and he himself possibly will speak about his interest in supporting the development of the Bharat future city. We will also be joined by Mr. Karan Adani, Honorable Shri D.K. Shivakumar, Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka. I also welcome Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri Bhatti Vikramamarka, and all the invitees, guests. As we can see, the hall is totally full. There is just bare standing space available. This really gladdens our heart that so many people have come forward to show their appreciation and support for the policies of our government. Without much ado now, I would now like to introduce our Chief Secretary, Shri K. Ramakrishna Rao Garu, and request him to deliver the welcome address, please.
Honorable Governor of Telangana, His Excellency Sri Jishnudev Barmaji, Honorable Chief Minister Sri A. Revanth Reddy Garu, Distinguished Noble Laureate Sri Satyarthi Garu, Professor Banerjee, esteemed global leaders, captains of industry, and friends from across the world. Namaskaram and welcome to the future. 78 years ago, on a midnight which changed history, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru gave a historic speech to the Constituent Assembly. He spoke of a moment which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends, when a soul of a nation which is long suppressed finds utterance. Today, we gather at another such inflection point. We stand not in Delhi, but on the soil of Bharat future city, a place that did not exist yesterday, but will define tomorrow. And we make a new tryst, not just with destiny, but with opportunity, innovation, and global leadership. For several decades, people of Telangana struggled to find their voice. We fought for our identity, for our water, for our resources. That struggle was our past. Today, the world witnesses our presence. But this summit is about the future. The Telangana Rising Vision we present to you is not merely a collection of statistics or a portfolio of projects. It's a solemn pledge, a pledge to redeem the promise of our potential completely in full measure. Our vision is very, very bold. You would have seen the billboards on the way to this particular venue. We want to become a $3 trillion economy by 2047, in line with Viksit Bharat dream of Honorable Prime Minister. By 2047, when India celebrates its 100 years of freedom, Telangana will also be a proud member of the country. But how do we redeem this pledge? How do we achieve this goal? We do so by reimagining the very geography of growth. As all the captains of industry, the economists, all of you are aware, The economy is made up of three parts: the agriculture, the industry and manufacturing, and the services. In Telangana, we have defined the geography exactly to reflect these areas. The rural area, where 60 lakh of our farmers live, we would like it to become a vibrant, natural farming area, which will be connected to the agriculture value chains across the world. Now, this will be the engine which will drive the rural area's growth. After the rural area, in between Hyderabad and the rural area, we have the peri-urban area. Now, this particular area, where the Bharat Future City is located, we would like the imagination of the future to take shape here, whether it be artificial intelligence, quantum computing, net zero, any of these new ideas, we would like them to take place here. And then comes the core. The great city of Hyderabad, which has more than 400 years of history, is now looking at the future. This is where we would like to have the services to be located, the world-class services, IT company, and other companies to be located here, where they will not only produce for India, but for the rest of the world. This is the architecture of our ambition. To the nation of the people in the world who are represented here, from the Asian tigers to the capitals of the West, we send greetings and pledge ourselves to cooperate with you in furthering peace, freedom, and sustainable commerce. The achievement that we celebrate today in this summit is just a step, an opening of opportunity to the greater triumphs and achievements that await us. Are we brave enough and wise enough to grab this opportunity and accept the challenge of the future? As I look around this hall, filled with the best minds of this generation, I have an unequivocal answer: yes, we do accept this challenge. So let us labor and work hard to ensure that our dreams are becoming reality. Those dreams are not just for Telangana people, but for India and completely for the world. Welcome, welcome to Telangana. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana.
Thank you very much, respected Chief Secretary. Before our next speaker, His Excellency the Governor, speaks, I would like everyone to rise for the national anthem, followed by Telangana state anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे జయకేతనం ముకోటి గొంతుకలు ఒక్కటైన చేతనం తరతరాల చరిత గల తల్లి నీరాజనం పదపదాన నీ పిల్లలు ప్రణమిల్లిన శుభతరుణం జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జీవన జావళీలు జానువాన కవి గాయక వైతాళిక కళల మంజీరాలు జాతిని జాగృత పరచే గీతాల జనజాతర అనునిత్యము నీ గానం అమ్మ నీవే మా ప్రాణం జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ. గోదావరి కృష్ణమ్మలు తల్లి నిన్ను తడుపంగా పచ్చని మా నేలల్లో పసిడి సిరులు పండంగా సుఖశాంతుల తెలంగాణ సుభిక్షంగా ఉండాలి ప్రతిదినమది తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కలలు పండాలి జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ.
I now request His Excellency the Governor to kindly deliver his address, please, sir.
Good afternoon and namaskar. On the dais, Sri A. Revanth Reddy, Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Sri Kishan Reddy, Honorable Union Minister, Sri Bhatti Vikramarka Mallu, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana, Sri Kailash Satyarthi, Nobel Laureate, Sri R. Dinesh, Chairman TVS Logistics and past President CII, Sri Eric Swider, Director of Trump Media and Technology Group, DJT, Srimati Shobhana Kaminenu, Executive Vice Chairperson, Apollo Hospitals, Sri Ramakrishna Rao, IAS Chief Secretary, Sri Shivdhar Reddy, IPS, DGP Telangana, Sri Jayas Ranjan, IAS Special Chief Secretary, national and international delegates, distinguished guests, dignitaries, esteemed media friends, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to join you today at the Global Business Summit, a platform that brings together some of the finest minds shaping the economic and technological future of our world. I extend my warm greetings to all participants who have traveled from different regions and nations to be part of this significant gathering. Viksit Bharat by 2047 and Telangana Rising represent clear and purposeful national and state goals. Today marks a moment when a strong vision begins to translate into steady and measurable action, inspired by the ideal Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, let there be happiness for all. Setting targets, planning strategically, and executing with discipline require clarity and a forward-looking mindset. As Bharat moves with determination towards becoming a $30 trillion economy by 2047, Telangana too is progressing with confidence toward becoming a $3 trillion economy by 2047. This progress is visible across the state today. There is a renewed focus on democratic and socio-liberal values where citizens' voices are heard more clearly. Transparency, accountability, active engagement, and regular reporting are strengthening trust between people and the government. The celebrated writer Amitabh Ghosh reminds us, history is about the stories we choose to remember and the lessons we seek to learn. Telangana is choosing a story of inclusive growth with women farmers, youth and children at its core under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, Sri A. Revanth Reddy. Women's empowerment is advancing through initiatives such as electric buses operated by self-help groups, retail enterprises and solar projects, making women active contributors to the economy. Environmental restoration, including the management of lakes by women groups, is supporting both ecology and livelihoods. Education is evolving through community involvement in schools inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's Young India, while skills and sports universities are preparing youth for present and future opportunities. The future depends on the work done today. Telangana's expanding infrastructure, airports, renewable energy, transport, networks and smart zoning is shaping a modern state aimed at reaching a $3 trillion
The super affordable printer
goal.
can print on absolutely anything and it's crazy.
Stable
Yes,
and clear
this is a
policies
super compact
continue
laser
to
printing
attract
machine and all you
investment
need
and
to do is
innovation.
place the material under it, connect it to a
Gig
laptop,
workers
place the
policy,
design and just start printing.
supporting
The printer
women
can print
artisans
extremely
and
good on denim,
establishing
on metal
rest
surfaces,
centers
on wood or
is an
even thick
example of
cardboard
our
boxes.
responsiveness
This is
to
just
emerging
insanely
needs.
good and doesn't need any cartridge change ever,
The
and that
government
is
of
why
Telangana
this is a mad
is
little
also
gadget.
focused
This
on
super
building a
affordable
skilled
printer can
workforce
print on absolutely
through vocational
anything and
and
it's crazy. Yes,
technology-based
this is a super
training
compact
aligned
laser printing machine and all you
current
need to do
and
is place
future
the material
industrial
under it, connect it to a laptop, place the design and just start
Telangana's
printing.
development roadmap aligns with the national mission of Viksit Bharat, envisioned by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, built on inclusive growth, sustainability and innovation. Strong infrastructure and progressive governments place Telangana firmly on this path. Government acts as stewards to the people
The printer can print
and
extremely good on denim,
accountability
on metal
strengthens confidence.
surfaces, on wood
Telangana's vision is defined by clear milestones
or even
and,
thick
consistent progress.
cardboard
Learning
boxes.
from
This
the past
is just
is essential for building the
insanely
future.
good and
Telangana's
doesn't need
development
any cartridge change
reflects
ever.
this understanding through its pursuit of justice,
and that is why this is a
prosperity,
mad little
and
gadget.
unity.
This super
Foresight and determination have enabled the state to convert plans into tangible outcomes, shaping a model of growth that benefits society as a whole. As the world takes note of the opportunities emerging in Telangana, I stand here with firm conviction to say Telangana will fulfill its mission of becoming a $3 trillion economy by 2047. I extend my best wishes to the Honorable Chief Minister, Sri A. Revanth Reddy, and the people of Telangana in the journey toward a $3 trillion economy by 2047 and towards realizing the vision of Viksit Bharat of our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. I am pleased to inaugurate and formally declare the Telangana Rising Summit 2025 as Bharat Future City Open. Jai Bharat, Jai Telangana.
We are very grateful to His Excellency the Governor for delivering a very inspiring message. His Excellency has other contingencies and he takes leave of all of us. Thank you very much, sir, for your gracious presence. We are also very happy to launch a special music video which has been prepared on the theme of Telangana Rising. This has been recorded and mastered at the legendary Abbey Studios, London. We are grateful to Mr. Pratap Rana, a musician, director and producer, for having written and composed this special music video which celebrates Telangana Rising.
What if I
Can
told you
we
your
have the
daily walk
music
could be
video,
your
please?
most creative work time? With Whisper Flow, it can be. I learned that ChatGPT
nuts on there. Always good to mechanically make sure that things they're not loose, but they're not binding either. The extra wire that needs to power in control of the laser, so it's got the little pins in here. You can see they line up. Let me just push that down in there. Under the laser, just to act as kind of a spoil board so that we don't ruin anything. And you'll hear bottom any material into that Bluetooth. I'm not ST here, and I'm just into my laser. And it did detect, but it is showing up as 100. Any of the three? This one on mine. See what grid on it, inch. And so I'm going to take our little focusing tool. We'll set this down underneath there, loosen that up, and there we go. I feel like I bumped it, so I'm going to go ahead and. They do have some recommended parameters in here. So for plywood engraving, they're recommending 90% power and 1500 millimeters per minute. From 5 as low as. All right, because getting pretty too fast is so I'm going to double. So just to so on the size it accepts that GRBL M3. It doesn't allow for pitching. Same size as the 1.8 inches square, and that took kind of a lightweight, fairly clear material. And now I did take a look at the laser module, and so far that lens is looking like it's staying clean, and cut out a little focus. All of those squares. 360 millimeters a minute and 100% power on the cut. But you know, actually adding a clear coat to this area is 130 millimeters or just over 5 inches. It's and such. But it is going to have some limitations there. You know, the working area is 130 millimeters or just over 5 inches square. You got a limited height there and no air assist. But as you saw, the project was capable of getting some things done, and where you really gain a lot of features is high detail engraving. The question is, what would the use case for this be? I still struggle with that a little bit. It is compact, it is portable. I don't know that you're going to be taking this a lot of places because you're still going to need to have like an enclosure or make sure you have eye protection.
We are very fortunate to have two Nobel laureates who will be interacting with us today. The first of them is with us, respected Shri Kailash Satyarthi ji. As I already introduced him, he has been relentlessly working to help the vulnerable, the most vulnerable of them all, the children. And his presence gives us a strong focus on how the state will pursue its goals and vision with a compassion towards the vulnerable, and the state will take up all measures which are required to safeguard their interests and future. I would request Kailash ji to kindly deliver his address, please.
Honorable Chief Minister Revanth Reddy Garu,
Honorable Deputy Chief Ministers, dignitaries on dais and also on floor, sisters and brothers. First of all, I would like to
A smart home
welcome
investment not just makes you pay for it,
all the
but it also
international
starts earning for you
guest
right from day one. ASBL Landmark offers up to 1 lakh rupees monthly rental till March 2027.
What an impressive gathering.
Scores the goal in just
Hello,
one
दोस्तों,
shot.
आपका-
Ends up being active all day is a sign of growth. Nestle Lactogro contains nutrients that support body and brain development. Nestle Lactogro.
Of your Chief Minister would definitely be fulfilled.
From Nestle.
Passt das Ganze? Seht ihr auch, ne? Der schwarze Rand jetzt hier rechts und links. Ja, hallo Freunde, lasst uns heute einmal hier über den Eck wirklich einmal hier mit der Höhenverkehr das auch schon nochmal an. Ist 3 und Minuten Watt. Leiser ist auf Abstandsstand 2,5 Watt. Der hat. Machen wir es einfach mal. Hätten wir es hier verzerrt. Gemacht irgendwann mal mit einem anderen Laser.
And help in shaping new India and a new world.
So, also wäre noch brauchbar, ne, wenn man jetzt hier vorne, da ist noch ein Stück, wenn man das feilt, wenn man das hintere nicht braucht, wäre es also völlig okay und es ist auch soweit hier.
I would like to use this opportunity in congratulating
उसके बाद कंट्रोल तो ये प्रिंट हम किचन पर करेंगे
Chief Minister
और जो नीचे ये हमारा रखा है ये
Revanth Reddy ji
तो हम क्या करते हैं कि
and all his
ये जो प्रिंट है
team.
सब्लिमेशन टेप के थ्रू इसे किचन से चिपका देते हैं
How could you imagine
तो आप
that
देख सकते हैं मैंने इस प्रकार से
the
सब्लिमेशन
young
टेप
Chief
कर दिया
Minister
है
can wave
किचन
off
पर और जो नीचे ये हमारा रखा है ये टेफ्लॉन
more
शीट
than
है तो
2
इसके लिए
million
आपको किचन रख
farmers.
देना इसके ऊपर एक आपको नॉर्मल पेपर
The
रख देना
farmers'
जिसकी क्या है
loans
जो
are
एसबीएफ
waived
का
off.
प्रिंट है ये बैक में आता है तो इससे ये क्या नॉर्मल पेपर
The women and girls can freely travel
नहीं होगी इसके ऊपर एक
in
आपको
the
नॉर्मल
state
पेपर रख
buses.
देना तो मैं नॉर्मल पेपर इसके ऊपर रख देता
The
हूँ
health
और
sector
ये इसको
has
टेफ्लॉन शीट से
been
कवर कर
revamped.
देना तो मशीन भी
The
हमारी
quality and inclusive education has been your priority and that
थोड़ा सा
is
सेट कर देते हैं
something to be admired. This is the new path.
थोड़ा अच्छा है
These are the new efforts towards
मशीन को हीट बंद कर देते हैं
Telangana
तो चलिए अब हम उठाते हैं
for the
मशीन
future of Telangana. Friends,
अभी क्या है ये गर्म होगा तो इसलिए आपको थोड़ा सेफ्टी का ख्याल रखना है
when I see you here,
बैठ रहा है इसी प्रकार से आपको
$1
बैक में भी
trillion
प्रिंट करना है तो बैक के लिए भी आपको यही करना है कि ये जो प्रिंट है
economy
इसके ऊपर आपको अपना
is
किचन रख देना
for
है
Telangana
और
by
सब्लिमेशन टेप से इसको
2034
टेपिंग कर देनी है
is not impossible.
तो चलिए इसको टेपिंग कर देते हैं तो इसको
It
भी
could be made, it would
ले
be
लेना
made.
दोनों तरफ से कवर हो
And the $3 trillion
सेट कर
dream
तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं 350 हमारा टेम्परेचर हो चुका है मशीन बीप
2047
करने लगी है तो हम स्टार्ट कर देते हैं इसको
alongside Viksit Bharat,
और दोबारा से 60 सेकंड्स के लिए हम wait करते
Telangana is not going to sit on the back seat. The shining Telangana will lead
हैं। काफी गर्म होगी तो आपको
in your leadership.
मैं से ये वीडियो लेकर आते रहते हैं तो ये देखिए
The poster or the pamphlet of
तो
this
जो ये
event.
सीट है एक्रेलिक सीट है
Thank you
फाइनल लुक है
for
हमारा।
putting the picture of Mahatma Gandhi. We should all remember Gandhi, not today but every day. And since your party and your government is working on the path of Gandhi and Nehru, it reminds me when the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, met Mahatma Gandhi and asked him, Bapu, give me blessings and guidance. How should I take my country forward? My policies, my programs, my schemes. Gandhi told the first Prime Minister, listen, Jawahar, I am giving you a talisman. Think of the poorest of the poor you have ever seen in your life, the most marginalized person. And then examine, then assess your policies and schemes, whether your policies are going to bring the smile on the face of that last person of society. Only then you should make them okay. Otherwise, those policies should be pushed in dustbin. That was the compassionate.
So this is a mini
Mahatma
laser
Gandhi had
engraver
given
and
to
cutter.
India's first
It's an
Prime
ASMA S1. It's their smallest available one. I think it's one of the smallest you can get. I haven't seen one this little before.
It does a work area of up to 130 by 130, which should be good for small projects, but it does come with a 3.5 watt laser, which is pretty decent, so it should cut tin materials too.
But this is perfect for some of the things I want to do. And today I thought we'll put it through its paces, try it out on some stuff. Let's have a look at white. Cool, got a proper Australian bit of wood. But that'd be good to get us started, just a bit of a burn your eyes out. Self, geez, that's actually got a bit of fairly warm. Yeah, that's nicely out. A little engraved object.
Almost 40 million people of this.
We don't want that, but I mean, I couldn't have written that any better. That's perfect. Okay, so we don't want the laser too close to the object because it's going to shit itself. So let's get the laser module mounted in there. Okay, there we go. And I assume you plug into here. That's what I imagine anyway. I've had to move. I mean, these produce a lot of fumes and a lot of those fumes, and that's a free software you can get, which looks pretty good. The interface is nice. Choose the baud rate of 15520. Jeez. That was loud. See how that goes. It has what it look like. You've got your original preview. We're going to do line-to-line tracing. Get our target in. And glasses I do have. What a cool dude. My green world. Slap spacer underneath. So that is set exactly 2 mil above the target's material. It looks like there's an option which is called frame, which will the laser going around the area that your object will take up, which will be good because you can see if you're going to go off the edges, I suppose. Let's do the rest of the settings, see what happens. I'm going to do engrave for, I guess, craft paper. It doesn't say piece of shit cardboard that just came in packaging, so I'll go with craft paper. I'm going to put the glasses on and press create. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario is fine. I'm going to put it on the backdrop now. Oh, it is. Move to center of the frame.
It is not just the transition and
that moves nicely.
You are contributing to something which the world
needs the outline.
Today. You are contributing to harmony and peace.
Cool.
You are contributing to plurality.
What the
You
hell
are
are you doing?
contributing to tolerance. You are contributing to the values of family, and the biggest value of
countdown for glasses.
The oneness of entire humankind.
I think it's doing nothing. Well, that's going to take a while. Looking at the screen now. Okay, looking at the camera, because I can see the laser light. The laser is on and doing something, it's just not giving any result. Because I've got some settings wrong, I'm guessing. I'm just going to stop. It's doing nothing. Abort program. Okay, I think I found the problem. I had one setting wrong. I think I had the power set wrong. The power was really low. It says 60%. But you have to represent that as like 600, and I had 60 written in. So that would explain that, I hope. Let's find out. Where's the start party button? Run program. I can see some stats. So finish doing this. That is working pretty good. Interesting it is making sections lighter. I just thought it would make bits darker. I don't know how it is. Sections will just be the material. Crappy or something out lighter. Done. It's going to shut down. That's pretty good, I think. But that's which looks really good. The only problem is, but I just completely forgot. But that's a great engraving for a table.
The global development.
Alright, I've just had a look at the cardboard as well, and that is such fine detail. That's insane. They're good for cutting small parts, which was my other goal, and I think it's going to do that no worries at all. To get such clean edges on cardboard, that's surprising. I thought I would get a nice edge like that, or acrylic. Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for... Alright, how's that?
And create a knowledge that becomes a knowledge for all.
నో అయిపోతుంది ఓ పిల్లలలో కనిపించినప్పుడు సైన్స్ ఆఫ్ గ్రోత్ నెస్లే నాన్ గ్రో దీనిలో ఉన్నాయి డిహెచ్ఏ వే ప్రోటీన్ విటమిన్ డి మరియు ఇతర వైటల్ న్యూట్రియంట్స్ ఇది 7 సైన్స్ ఆఫ్ గ్రోత్ కి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుంది 7 సైన్స్ ఆఫ్ గ్రోత్ కోసం చూడండి నెస్లే నాన్ గ్రో ఫ్రమ్ నెస్లే
has never been so well dear. More
I had the laser a little bit too low, and it's actually dragged the workpiece, but this is how fires can start. So on the ply that came is pretty good. I need to go twin this random piece of I set the power, it's good. You're on there. The manual says it'll do fabric. So this would be pretty cool if this works. A weird camera and something must have snagged and it's I don't know if it's pushed it along or what's happened.
Tendencies are growing across the globe.
So yeah, good reminder, you can wash it off and just to get the line spacing.
Planet is in danger.
Overall, it's a really good unit.
Solo pesa 1 kilogramo, es súper compacta, llega completamente ensamblada y está lista para usar desde el primer minuto. Hoy te presento la Schoolfun C1 Mini, una grabadora láser portátil que integra un módulo de 3 watts con un punto láser ultra fino de 0.04 milímetros que logra resoluciones excelentes. Nunca antes el corte y grabado...
As one of those 17 UN SDG advocates. But I can confess that none of the goals can be accomplished in the given time. 2025 goals and 2030 goals. But I wish that Telangana can rise, India can rise and will rise and make a big contribution in advancing these sustainable development goals in coming 5 years or so. That power we have. That power we have. What we need? What is the problem? Problem is that the world is facing serious deficits. Deficits of moral courage. Deficits of moral accountability. Deficit of moral responsibility. So there is nothing. कोई जादू की छड़ी नहीं है. There is no magic band, but we can do it through compassion. I am not talking about compassion as a soft emotion. I am not talking about compassion as daya, kindness, or mercy, or benevolence. No, I am not talking about a soft emotion. My definition of compassion is different. Compassion, in simplest words, is selfless and mindful problem solver. If we are able to feel each other's problem and solve them as our own problem, that is compassion. So compassion is not just a feeling or emotion, compassion is a force born.
वेस्ट ना करते हुए अभी हम लोग पूरा चलते हैं कि एक सैंपल के लिए लिया है कवर आज के लिए ये हमने लगा दिया और अब यहाँ से जस्ट 1 कमांड देनी है आउटपुट यहाँ से हमने ये एनग्रेव हो गया है मैं आपको निकाल कर दिखा देता हूँ डिफरेंट मोटाई आती हैं पे लगाकर अपने कस्टमर्स को बेच अपनी कैटेगरी में कितनी आपको कर देते हैं इसको प्राइस है वो स्टार्ट हो जाता है 5 रुपए स्टार्टिंग हो जी
What's up guys, welcome back.
And I know that we are not able to solve the problem, but the problems would be solved from none other place. Problems would be solved from this place. You are the problem solvers. This is the place to solve the global problem, not just the problems of Telangana. Dear friends, we have globalized markets and economies and everything. This is the time to globalize compassion. This is the time to globalize compassion. I call upon you to be the problem solver and globalize compassion. I call upon you to be the contributor, to be the partner in this.
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, तो फ्रेंड्स ये वाली वीडियो बहुत ज़्यादा स्पेशल होने वाली है क्योंकि इस वीडियो में हम पहली बार अपने चैनल पे एक लेजर कटिंग एंड एनग्रेविंग मशीन का रिव्यू करने वाले हैं। जैसा कि आपने वीडियो के स्टार्टिंग में देखा कि इस मशीन से अपन बहुत पैसे भी कमा सकते हैं। मैनुअल ये आपके काफी ज्यादा काम आ सकता है अगर आप पहली बार इस मशीन का यूज कर रहे हैं तो। और इसके अलावा हमको बॉक्स के अंदर कुछ इतने सारे आइटम मिल जाते हैं। तो सबसे पहले मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ इस पूरी मशीन का मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट जो कि है इसका लेजर मॉड्यूल। गाइस ये 10 वॉट का पावरफुल लेजर मॉड्यूल है और इसको ठंडा रखने के लिए इसमें कूलिंग फैन भी लगा हुआ है। यहाँ से इसमें लेजर बीम निकलती है और गाइस इसका जो कवर है ये मैग्नेटिकली इसमें चिपक जाता है और निकल जाता है। इसके बाद में एक SD कार्ड मिला हुआ है विद कार्ड रीडर, एक लेजर लेंस क्लीनिंग क्लॉथ। इसके अलावा मशीन को असेंबल करने के लिए स्क्रूज एंड एलन कीज। पूरी मशीन को ऑपरेट करने के लिए 24 दिया गया है। बाकी ये सारे एल्यूमिनियम के मशीन है वो फुल्ली असेंबल हो चुकी है। इसको असेंबल करना बहुत ज्यादा इजी है। चलिए अब मैं आपको इसके बारे में कुछ बेसिक डिटेल्स दे देता हूँ। तो इस मशीन का जो वर्किंग एरिया है वो 400 बाई 415 mm का वर्किंग एरिया है। ये इस मशीन का मशीन का जो वर्किंग एरिया है वो
the World Economic Forum, Mr. Brende Borge in Delhi, and we had put up a formal request to the World Economic Forum to study the Telangana Rising Vision document and to see how some of the goals that we are articulating can be supported by the World Economic Forum. So I'm very happy that the managing director 400 बाई 415 mm का वर्किंग एरिया है। ये इस मशीन का X एक्सिस है और ये इसका Y एक्सिस है। इस लेजर हेड की हाइट को अपन कम या ज्यादा कर सकते हैं एज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट। इसमें इनबिल्ट स्प्रिट लेवल भी दिया गया है मशीन को लेवल में रखने के लिए। ये इसकी ऑन ऑफ स्विच है और ये इसकी मल्टी फंक्शन माइक्रो स्विच। और इस तरफ हमको पावर कॉर्ड, टाइप सी केबल एंड SD कार्ड को लगाने के लिए पोर्ट्स मिल जाते हैं। चलिए अपन अब मशीन को ऑन करते हैं। तो यहाँ पे मशीन ऑन हो चुकी है। अब चलिए इसको अपन लैपटॉप से कनेक्ट करते हैं। तो यहाँ पे मशीन लैपटॉप से भी कनेक्ट हो चुकी है सक्सेसफुली। और गाइज यहाँ पे हम लाइट बर्न सॉफ्टवेयर का यूज कर रहे हैं। आप चाहें तो लेजर GRBL का भी उपयोग कर सकते हैं। ये जो मशीन है दोनों ही सॉफ्टवेयर को सपोर्ट करती है। ये लाइट बर्न सॉफ्टवेयर का इंटरफेस है और सारी ही चीजें यहाँ से कंट्रोल होने वाली हैं। गाइज ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट एक टूल है जो कि मटेरियल की थिकनेस के अकॉर्डिंग लेजर बीम के फोकस को सेट करता है। तो मशीन हमारी एकदम रेडी है। चलिए सबसे पहले मैं आपको एक 8.5 mm मोटी सागौन की
I think what stood out for us is that the vision embeds not only large-scale industrial and infrastructure projects like the AI City, Future City, a robust innovation ecosystem, and a clear focus on sustainability. But I think most importantly is that it actually focuses on putting people first. Women, youth,
वुड को कट करके दिखाता हूँ। गाइज मैं आपको बता दूं कि जो सागौन की लकड़ी होती है ना वो काफी हार्ड लकड़ी होती है, लेकिन फिर भी हम देखते हैं कि कैसा इसका आउटपुट निकल के आता है। मशीन ने अल्टीमेटली इसको कट कर दिया है। वैसे गाइज इस मशीन में 7 से 8 mm मोटी बेसवुड रिकमेंडेड है। गाइज बेसवुड एक बहुत हल्की लकड़ी होती है। जैसा कि आप ये प्लाईवुड देख पा रहे हैं ये बेसवुड की लकड़ी से बनी हुई है। लेकिन गाइज इस मशीन से 4 से 5 mm मोटी सागौन की लकड़ी बहुत ही फिनिशिंग के साथ में कट जाती है। अब गाइज हम कट करके देखने वाले हैं एक 4.5 mm थिकनेस वाली ब्लैक एक्रेलिक शीट को। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं गाइस की बहुत ज़्यादा फिनिशिंग के साथ में कटिंग हुई है और इस मशीन से अपन मैक्सिमम 6 mm तक की जो एक्रेलिक है वो कट कर सकते हैं। तो अब हम चलते हैं अपने नेक्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट पे। तो गाइस मेरे पास यहाँ पे एक स्टील की प्लेट है जिसमें हम कुछ बढ़िया सा एंग्रेव करने वाले हैं।
Following that up with our participation in the BioAsia Summit later in February. Thank you very much.
तो यहाँ पे ये कंप्लीट हो चुका है और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं कि ये कितनी बढ़िया फिनिशिंग के साथ इसने एनग्रेव किया है। इसी टाइप से आप किसी भी मेटल में अपना नाम या किसी भी डिजाइन को आप जो है एनग्रेव कर सकते हैं और एक बार एनग्रेविंग होने के बाद में ये कभी मिटता नहीं है। अब हम चलते हैं अपने नेक्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट पे। तो गाइस मैंने यहाँ पे एक 12 इंच बाई 12 इंच का MDF का बोर्ड ले लिया है जिसकी थिकनेस है 2 mm और इस पे हम एनग्रेव करने वाले हैं आदि योगी जी के इस पोर्ट्रेट को। तो अब आप एंजॉय कीजिए इस टाइम लैप्स को।
Our next speaker, Mr.
तो यहाँ पे ये कंप्लीट हो चुका है और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं बहुत ही हाई क्वालिटी में जो पोर्ट्रेट है वो बन के रेडी हो चुका है। काफ़ी अच्छी यहाँ पे एनग्रेविंग हो चुकी है, जबकि मैंने पावर को सिर्फ 14% पर रखा था। एनग्रेविंग एंड मार्किंग की बात की जाए तो आप इस मशीन से लगभग हर मटेरियल में एनग्रेविंग एंड मार्किंग कर सकते हैं। तो अभी हम इस मोनो को एनग्रेव करके देखने वाले हैं। तो यहाँ पे ये कंप्लीट हो चुका है और नो डाउट यहाँ पे क्वालिटी बहुत अच्छी निकल के आई है। स्पेशली यहाँ पे जो टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ है स्मॉल टेक्स्ट, वो काफी अच्छे से काफी क्लियरली प्रिंट हुआ है, क्योंकि ये जो लेजर है इसका स्पॉट साइज है 60 माइक्रोन बाई 60 माइक्रोन, जो कि काफी ज्यादा कम होता है। अगर मैं आपको एक आइडिया दूं तो जो हमारी नोटबुक होती है ना, उसके पन्ने की थिकनेस के बराबर होता है ये। और मैंने यहाँ पे एक बड़े साइज का टेक्स्ट भी एनग्रेव किया है, तो इसको भी आप देख सकते हैं। अब गाइज मेरे पास में है एक एक्रेलिक का पीस जिसके ऊपर मैं अपना नाम एनग्रेव करने वाला हूँ। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं ये रेडी हो चुका है और मैंने ये कुछ कीरिंग टाइप का बनाया है, काफ़ी बढ़िया दिख रहा है ये। और मेरे पास एक चार्जर भी है, मोबाइल फ़ोन का चार्जर, जिसके ऊपर मैं अपना नाम लिखने वाला हूँ। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं काफ़ी प्रोफेशनल वर्क यहाँ पे हुआ है और इसी टाइप से आप किसी भी चीज़ में अपना नाम या डिज़ाइन बना सकते हैं बहुत ही ईजिली। अब हम कटिंग करने वाले हैं एक बढ़िया सी डिज़ाइन को इस MDF बोर्ड के ऊपर। इसकी थिकनेस है 2 mm।
It did not go over so well with the wife. But in all seriousness, it has been an absolute treat the last 2 days. The hospitality is something that I was.
तो यहाँ पे ये कंप्लीट हो चुका है और आप देख सकते हैं गाइस बहुत ही बढ़िया कटिंग यहाँ पे हुई है। और इस सेम डिजाइन को मैंने एक छोटे पीस पे भी कट किया है, दोनों में ही बहुत अच्छी कटिंग हुई है। और अब मैंने मशीन को काम पे लगा दिया है एक दूसरी डिजाइन को कटिंग करने में। तो यहाँ पे फाइनल कटिंग के बाद आप देख सकते हैं कि कितनी बढ़िया डिजाइन यहाँ पे निकल के आई है। इसके बाद में गाइज मेरे पास एक 5 mm थिकनेस वाली प्लाईवुड जिस पे हम कुछ लेटर्स कटिंग करके देखने वाले हैं। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं मैंने A कट किया है, काफी बढ़िया यहाँ पे कटिंग हो चुकी है। और मैंने यहाँ पे R को भी कट किया है। इसके बाद में गाइज मेरे पास एक 1.8 mm थिकनेस वाली PVC सीट, इस पे हम कुछ कटिंग करके देखने वाले हैं। गाइज ये वही PVC सीट है जिसको हम PVC पाइप को गर्म करके बनाते हैं। और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं गाइज कटिंग हो चुकी है बहुत बढ़िया से। एंड आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि कटिंग के टाइम पे कहीं इसके जो एजेस है वो मेल्ट ना हो जाए, क्योंकि ये काफी सॉफ्ट होता है एक्रेलिक के मुकाबले। लेकिन यहाँ पे काफी बढ़िया से जो है कटिंग हो चुकी है। ये बेसबोर्ड की प्लाई का टुकड़ा है जो कि मशीन के साथ में आया था, तो मैं आपको इससे कुछ बढ़िया सा बना के दिखाता हूँ। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं गाइस मैंने जय श्री राम लिखा है यहाँ पे, बहुत ही बढ़िया दिख रहा है। और इसी टाइप से मैंने एक्रेलिक के ऊपर अपना नाम लिख के एक लॉकेट टाइप का बनाया है, तो इसे भी आप देख सकते हैं। तो फ्रेंड्स इस वीडियो में बस इतना ही। आपको ये मशीन एंड इसकी परफॉर्मेंस कैसी लगी आप हमें एक कमेंट करके बताइए। और गाइस मैं आपको बता दूं कि ये जो है लास्ट वीडियो नहीं है इस मशीन के ऊपर, आगे और भी वीडियोस आने वाली हैं जहाँ पे हम आपको और भी अलग अलग टाइप के मटेरियल पे कटिंग।
And I could not imagine leaving behind a place where my children could not have a platform that they could say what they wanted to say when they wanted to say. Because I believe that freedom of expression is one of the most fundamental rights for any human being. And without the ability to speak our minds and to speak, it leaves us with very few options to resort to. And so now that we've moved on from that investment and we're looking forward to our next stage of investing, we look at what are we looking to invest in and why are we looking to invest. And there's always, in my mind, 3 reasons that you would invest in a certain area or a certain platform. And while most people may say the number one most obvious answer is money, is investment returns, yes, that is one of them. That's why we all invest. But that's not the only one, and it's not the most important one, not for me. Any place that I'm going to spend my time and deploy capital of investors that entrust their capital to us, it's got to be in something that is meaningful, not just to me, but to the world. That can make a difference in the world, and not just a short-term difference, but a long-term difference. So that's number 1, or number 2, I guess. And then number 3, and I think this holds true for all capital around the world, capital will flow like water to the easiest place it can find to flow to. So when you're looking to make an investment, you look for a place where you know your investment will be technology companies around the world. You can't help but notice, wait a minute,
10,000 में
this
टी-शर्ट
talent is coming out of India.
तो फाइनली आज हमने बनाया अपना पहला मोबाइल कवर। हमारा ब्रांड अब सिर्फ 2 दिनों में लॉन्च होने वाला है, जिसका नाम है पॉपेट। और आज हमने श्री गणेश किया अपना पहला कवर प्रिंट करके। सबसे पहले हमने गणेश जी का फोटो लिया और उसको कवर की साइज के हिसाब से एडजस्ट किया और फिर शुरू हुआ प्रिंटर का काम, जिसने दिया इस फोटो को एक शानदार प्रिंट। इसके बाद ऑन करी हमारी हीट प्रेस मशीन और सेट किया टेम्परेचर और टाइमिंग। जब तक मशीन हीट हो रही थी हमने पेपर में से फोटो को कट किया और टेप से इसको कवर पर परफेक्टली स्टिक कर दिया। और ये लो, हमारी हीट प्रेस मशीन का अलार्म भी बज गया था और सीधा हमने कवर को
आज बनाई पीकी ब्लाइंडर स्पेशल टी शर्ट विद फ्रंट एंड बैक प्रिंट। जब तक
I would like the Honorable Chief Minister to know that over the next 10 years, it is my intention to deploy through our organizations up to 1 lakh gross into the future city and into the areas of development here. And I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity. And I'm going to keep it short because I'm sure at this point everybody at some point wants to go on break or take a lunch. And so I always try to keep everything short. But I just want to close by saying thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here. I'm so honorable for the hospitality. And I'm so humbled and grateful to share the stage with an absolute esteemed group of people. So thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Eric. Thanks very much for appreciating the prowess of Hyderabad and Telangana in the world of technology, in the world of smart cities. Very grateful. I hope all of you caught this. Eric has just signed a big check for us. He has announced a 1 lakh crore investment in Hyderabad future city. So thank you, grateful to you. And it's very appropriate that Eric, who is a champion of technology, is followed by Honorable Minister for Information Technology and Industries, respected Shri D. Sridhar Babu Garu.
Andarki namaskaram. Very good afternoon to all.
All set up. We've got our cords plugged in. Our laser is connected.
Honorable
Test. This is
His Excellency
a 3mm piece of you can add down the road.
Our Governor of Telangana,
That stone.
who has
So I am going to come over
inaugurated
here. We'll change the settings to a
Telangana
fit. Try
Rising
that.
Global Summit. With him on the days, our
A
Honorable
little bit.
Chief
It almost
Minister,
looks just a hair burnt,
Shri Revanth
but
Reddy
it
garu.
does engrave stone. If you were curious,
Honorable
we
Deputy
hit the
Chief
laser while it's
Minister,
operating, shut down. So
Shri
if I take the
Bhatti
laser and
Vikramarka
tip
garu.
it up here, you can see we are
Honorable
not interrupted. It will continue with the
Union
laser
Minister Shri Kishan Reddy
lifted
garu.
up like that. So you do have to be careful. It doesn't go ahead and fall off
Our
your table or
special
anything
guest,
like that. And then if we take
Honorable
a lighter,
Deputy Chief Minister of
we can stick
Karnataka,
this flame down here. There is
Shri
no
D.K.
optical
Shivkumar garu.
flame sensor to shut down the laser. So
Along
no safety settings. Again, it is
with
a
us,
smaller, very beginner.
have our
If you were
special
someone
guest
like maybe a woodworker,
who
maybe
have got
limited size.
laurels
That's Canadian
to
dollars,
our
by the way.
India.
You can definitely find it
The
cheaper
Nobel
if
laureate,
you are in the U.S.
Shri
But
Kailash
take a look around as far
Satyarthi.
as pricing. It's on sale on
Jeremy Jurgens, who is the Managing Director and Head of WEF Center for Frontier Technologies, who was on the virtual address. And I would like to thank Mr. Eric Spider, Director of Trump Media and Technology Group, for imposing the confident trust in our government and in the state of Telangana. Sri R. Dineshji, the Chairman, TVS Supply
donde
Chain
encontraremos las
Solutions.
instrucciones para instalar.
And we welcome Sri Shobana Kamineni, Executive Vice Chairman of Apollo Hospitals. Sri
Comenzaremos con estas
Karan
hojas de
Adani,
vinil, que son como...
MD Adani Ports. And we will be having
Vamos a experimentar
video
primero
message
con
by
las
Abhijit
hojas de vinil
Banerjee,
y el papel
the Nobel laureate once again.
en menos de 10 minutos,
You know, on the occasion of
así de sencillo.
the Congress government over here celebrating 2 years of our Prajapalana. And the Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy, and our cabinet colleagues have thought a vision has to be laid.
El logo de dimensión y el QR. Este QR nos lleva a el canal principal. Se me ocurre darle un llavero como estos a...
At the Telangana Rising Global Economic Summit,
Es hora de usar el
which
mensaje de
shall be a
potencia y la...
milestone event as we chart the course towards
eliminar los
achieving
residuos y que la...
3 trillion economy
Hacerles
by
unas bases.
2047.
Lo intenté varias veces en este material
While welcoming the guests
más de lleno a esto del grabado y corte láser.
and
La verdad
also
es
from the different
donde
parts
tú
of
quieras
India,
y así despejar todas las dudas que tengas acerca del grabado y corte láser por la parte de atrás, ya que
our
no se
Telangana
juega.
proud. We welcome them to our Telangana historic city.
Y
And
bueno,
also a modern hub where centuries
Me-
of culture and
No
today's
olvides
cutting-edge innovation walk side by side. I would like to mention here, we have old markets which still breathe in the same neighborhood. We have AI labs hum with possibility. The hands that once shaped pearls and metal now shape code, molecules, engines and ideas. Telangana has always demonstrated resilience, innovation and bold ambition. And if you are new to Hyderabad, you will discover one truth very quickly. Our culture explains our economy
Hey peeps, in
than
today's
any
video
book
we'll be
ever could. Maybe our Telangana on the map may be
And
small,
I'll just do our second.
but in ambition and action,
we'll be using the same
stand very
design
tall. Like the phoenix rising
tool to create
by
a border
choice,
to cut around the logo.
not by accident. Our growth is driven not by circumstance. I can say we are growing by an intent, by youth, by innovation, and also unshakable belief in what's possible. I would like to mention we are 11th in area and 12th in population. We nearly contribute about 5% of the India's GDP. A reminder that the destiny is shaped by direction, not by the size. To all the people and to all the esteemed partners who have sailed with us in our industrial journey, and to all the global voice who are joining us today, thank you for being part of this shared journey. This is the Telangana Raising Global Summit, where historic city opens its door to the world not merely as a host, but as a partner in shaping the next decade of the global innovation, opportunity and the shared prosperity. This is a platform where ideas will meet investments. This is a platform where innovation will meet infrastructure. This is a platform where our local talent will meet the global opportunities. And I'd like to mention in 2024 and 25, Telangana once again proved that the size does not determine success, and the direction does. As a strong IT-driven state, and also as a strong pharma hub, and also as a vaccine capital, as we are building a robust hub for the defense and the aerospace, our GSDP grew at 10.1% ahead of India's 9.9%. Our per capita income reached 3.7 lakh, nearly 1.8 times the national average. Our industrial and manufacturing economy grew at 7.6% ahead of India's 6.6%. I would like to mention our service sector expanded by 11.9%, faster than normal national 10.7. Industry, where in Telangana's leadership under Sri Revanth Reddy, is unmistakably growing, and we have shown the results. In every major industrial subsector, Telangana stays ahead. Maybe in manufacturing, maybe in construction, maybe in mine and quarrying, electricity, gas, water and utilities. We lead the national trend. In growth, in incomes, in industry and in services, Telangana is just not outperforming India, it is living the promise of Telangana Raising. And this summit is where the rise become global. I would like to mention here this summit will deliver showcasing
दोस्तों, हाल ही में हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स के लीडरशिप समिट में डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर आए और उन्होंने कुछ पाकिस्तान के बारे में बयान दिए। मैं आपको इन शॉर्ट बताता हूं डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर ने बोला क्या, फिर मैं आपको ये बताऊंगा कि पाकिस्तानियों ने उसके ऊपर क्या बोला, और फिर एंड में मैं आपको अपना एक एनालिसिस देने की कोशिश करता हूं। डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर ने बोला कि भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच में जो ज्यादातर प्रॉब्लम्स हैं दे एमिनेट, यानी कि वहां से शुरू होती हैं ये पाकिस्तानी आर्मी से, चाहे वो एक डीस्टेबलाइजिंग फोर्स हो, चाहे टेररिज्म हो, चाहे कुछ भी हो, ट्रेनिंग कैंप्स, फंडिंग, आइडियोलॉजिकल इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन वगैरह वगैरह जो भी होता है पाकिस्तान में, वो उसको पैकेज करके दे सेंड इट टू इंडिया। और भारत की जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं पाकिस्तान के साथ वो ज्यादातर पाकिस्तानी आर्मी रिलेटेड है। जाहिर सी बात है दोस्तों, जो डॉक्टर जयशंकर कह रहे हैं सही कह रहे हैं, क्योंकि पाकिस्तानी गवर्नमेंट के तो दोनों पैर टूटे हुए हैं, और आज से नहीं 1947 से टूटे हुए हैं। 1947 से they've had absolutely nothing almost to do with governance। वहां पे चाहे पाकिस्तान में कोई डिक्टेटर हो, चाहे डिक्टेटर ना हो, आप ये मान के चलिए कि अंडरलाइंग एक थीम है डिक्टेटरशिप का। और जो पाकिस्तान के जो पॉलिटिकल एलीट हैं दोस्तों, चाहे वो प्रधानमंत्री की कुर्सी पर विराजमान हो या राष्ट्रपति की कुर्सी पर विराजमान हो, दे ऑल्सो हैव दैट एलिमेंट ऑफ डिक्टेटरशिप, क्योंकि पाकिस्तानी कौम को वही सूट करता है। आप कभी भी देखिएगा कोई भी पावर में रहेगा, चाहे जुल्फिकार अली भुट्टो को ले लीजिए, जो कि एक सो कॉल्ड डेमोक्रेटिक लीडर था पाकिस्तान का, उसका फौज से डायरेक्टली कोई लेना देना नहीं था, इनडायरेक्टली फौज की ही उपज थी वो, लेकिन जाहिर सी बात है कि ही वाज फ्रॉम अ पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, ही वाज अ सिविलियन, इफ आई मे पुट इट इन दोस टर्म्स, ही वाज अ सिविलियन, लेकिन दिमाग पूरा डिक्टेटर वाला। आज की तारीख में शहबाज शरीफ को और नवाज शरीफ को देखिए, दिमाग पूरा डिक्टेटर वाला, पहनते हैं सादे लिबास, नॉट अ यूनिफॉर्म, पर दिमाग वही जर्नल वाला, पाकिस्तानी जनरल, नॉट एनी अदर जनरल, तो स्पेसिफिकली आई एम सेइंग पाकिस्तानी जनरल। तो ये समझाने की कोशिश, अच्छा ये सारे के सारे एग्जांपल मेरे हैं, ये डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर ने नहीं दिए, मैं तो आपको समझाने के लिए कह रहा हूं कि डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर ने ऐसा बोला क्यों पाकिस्तान के बारे में, आखिर बात क्या थी, व्हाट वाज द इशू रिगार्डिंग पाकिस्तान। और भी डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर ने बोला है कि साहब India should resist any temptation to view itself through a hyphenated lens with Pakistan, citing stark differences in capabilities, governance and global reputation। ये हिंदुस्तान में एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर यहाँ पे ये कहना चाहते हैं कि साहब कई इंडियंस को ना ये है कि हम पाकिस्तान, इंडिया पाक उस नजर से देखें कि भाई हम ज्यादा अच्छे हैं और हमारी ग्लोबल रेपुटेशन ज्यादा अच्छी है, हमारी इकोनॉमी ज्यादा अच्छी है, हमारी पॉलिटिकल स्टेबिलिटी तुमसे अच्छी है, हमारी डिप्लोमेसी तुमसे अच्छी है, हमारी आर्म्ड फोर्सेस। उनका कहना है कि ये सब छोड़ दो, ये सब आप कंपेयर करना छोड़ दो, और कंपेयर करना इसलिए छोड़ दो क्योंकि इसमें कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, इसमें कोई वैल्यू नहीं है। आप उसके साथ कंपेयर करें जो आप बिल्कुल आप आसमान पे और जमीन पे गिरे हो, उनके साथ कंपेयर करने का क्या लॉजिक है, ये मेरा सवाल आपको है दोस्तों। आप अगर देखेंगे पाकिस्तानी यूट्यूबर्स को या पाकिस्तानी मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया को, तो एक बहुत फैशनेबल एक टॉपिक है जिसके ऊपर हर एक पाकिस्तानी पॉडकास्टर जिसके मिलियंस में व्यूज आते हों, या जो बड़ा पॉपुलर हो, या फिर कोई मेन टेलीविजन एंकर जो कि बड़ा पॉपुलर है पाकिस्तान में, जिसको लोग समझते हैं कि हाँ ये बड़ा एक्सपर्ट है अपनी फील्ड में, बड़ी इज्जत है उसकी पाकिस्तान के अंदर, उसका एक टॉपिक है जो हर एक बंदे ने पाकिस्तान के अंदर कवर कर रखा है। उसके बिना इनके पॉडकास्ट, इनके टीवी प्रोग्राम पूरे नहीं होते। एक ही दिन दो मुल्क बनते हैं, अब पाकिस्तान बनते हैं, भारत तो हजारों साल पुराना है, लेकिन अकॉर्डिंग टू पाकिस्तानीज एक ही दिन दो मुल्क बनते हैं। पाकिस्तान बना था, भारत आजाद हुआ था, जाहिर सी बात है एक ही दिन दो मुल्क बनते हैं। फिर इनकी ट्रेजेक्टरीज अलग अलग कैसे हो गई, आज भारत इस लेवल पे पहुंच गया, हम इस लेवल पे हैं, ये क्यों कहा जाता है आपको पता है? और डॉक्टर जयशंकर क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ये जानबूझ के कहा जाता है दोस्तों। ये पाकिस्तानी मीडिया जानबूझ के इसको, देखो इंडियंस तो इतने अच्छे हो गए, हम लोग इतने बेकार हैं, ये जितने भी यूट्यूबर सड़क पर माइक मुंह में देते हैं ना अपने लोगों के कि तू बोल कि भारत इतना अच्छा है, क्यों? आप ये मत सोचना सिर्फ व्यूज के लिए करते हैं, नहीं, व्यूज हैं, पैसा है, लेकिन एक और इसके पीछे साइकोलॉजिकल बात है जो आपको समझनी जरूरी है। आज मैं आपके सामने खोलता हूं ये बात। देखिए ऐसा होता है कि पाकिस्तान के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि भारत और पाकिस्तान क्योंकि नेबर्स हैं, और भारत बहुत ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल है, बहुत ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल है अपने किसी भी नेबर के। बस एक हाँ ठीक है, चाइना है जो हमसे आगे है, वो भी पीछे छूटेगा, लेकिन हमारे किसी भी नेबर से भारत बहुत ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल है। और जहां तक पाकिस्तान की बात है, आपने देखा होगा नेपाल का भी कंपेयर करता है, कभी नहीं, बांग्लादेश तक कंपेयर नहीं करता, भूटान का भी कंपेयर करता है, श्रीलंका का भी कंपेयर करता है, म्यांमार का भी कंपेयर करता है। ये खुजली खुरचन सिर्फ पाकिस्तानियों को है, और ऐसा क्यों है दोस्तों? वाई? एक तो पार्टीशन, एक उसके पीछे ये स्टोरी है। दूसरी चीज ये भी है ना कि आप अगर भारत के साथ अपने, और ये डॉक्टर जयशंकर ने यही बोला कि डिहाइफिनेट करने की जरूरत है, ये इंडो पाक ये सब फ्रॉड है, ये 420 है। और डॉक्टर जयशंकर का एक्चुअल क्या कहना चाहते हैं ये मैं आपको बताता हूं। ये पाकिस्तानी चाहते हैं, चाहे आप पाकिस्तानियों को गालियां दे दें, वो चाहते हैं कि भारत के साथ जुड़े रहें, वरना पाकिस्तान का वजूद क्या है? पाकिस्तान का असली में ये वजूद है, राइट? और ये लोग बोलते भी हैं पाकिस्तानी, बाय द वे, इट्स ऑन रिकॉर्ड। आप जाके सोशल मीडिया पे या इवन मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया पे आप पाकिस्तान की जाके चेक कर सकते हैं। ये बाहर जाके झूठ बोलते हैं कि हम इंडियंस हैं, क्योंकि पाकिस्तानी पासपोर्ट की और पाकिस्तानियों की बाहर इज्जत नहीं है दोस्तों। उनको गंदी नजरों से देखा जाता है कि स्मगलर आ गए या फिर कोई टेररिस्ट, इस टाइप की नजरों से उनको देखा जाता है। तो बचने के लिए कि हम इज्जतदार लगें, वो इंडिया के साथ अपने आप को जोड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं और कभी कभी तो साफ झूठ बोल देते हैं कि हम तो इंडियंस हैं, क्योंकि जो सामने गोरा खड़ा है उसको क्या पता है तुम इंडियन। वो थोड़ा ना पासपोर्ट तो आपका इमिग्रेशन वाला मांगेगा, एयरपोर्ट वाला मांगेगा, उसके सड़क पे चल रहे हैं आप, किसी से बातचीत कर रहे हैं सोशल सर्कल्स में, तो वो थोड़ा ना अपने आप को कह सकता है कि भैया ये इंडियन है पाकिस्तानी है। उनको तो समझ नहीं है, आप और मैं समझ लेंगे। यही डॉक्टर जयशंकर कह रहे हैं कि आप इन चक्करों में मत पड़ो, आप इन चक्करों में बिल्कुल मत पड़ो, ये हाइफिनेशन के चक्कर में इंडिया पाक। ये पाकिस्तान जानबूझ के अपने यूट्यूबर से करवाता है, जानबूझ के अपने मीडिया से करवाता है कि वो जो लिंक है भारत के साथ वो जुड़ा रहे। इसमें पाकिस्तान को बड़ा फायदा है क्रेडिबिलिटी का, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान की खुद की क्रेडिबिलिटी जीरो है। तो पाकिस्तानियों को बड़ा अच्छा लगता है। आप देखना हर चीज में, ये मोटरसाइकिल भारत में कितने की बिक रही है आपको पता है? क्या आप गेस कर सकती हैं? मैडम आप बताइए कितने की? अरे ये मोटरसाइकिल तो कम से कम 5 लाख रुपए की होगी। अरे नहीं, मैं आपको सच बात बताऊं तो सिर्फ 1.5 लाख की है। 1.5 लाख? मुझे भरोसा ही नहीं है, मैं यकीन ही नहीं करती। ये सारे के सारे जो स्क्रिप्टेड मामले हैं ये सब फ्रॉड है, ये सब फ्रॉड है। और आप ये पाकिस्तानी सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत देखेंगे, ये गाड़ी कितने की है? अच्छा ये महिंद्रा की गाड़ी है, ये कितने की है? भाई ये तो कम से कम 3 करोड़ की होगी। अगर मैं आपको बोलूं ये गाड़ी 20 लाख की है तो 20 लाख की, मैं तो भरोसा ही नहीं कर सकता, मुझे तो यकीन ही नहीं है। आप गलत बात। ये जो सारी स्क्रिप्ट है ना, ये क्या है स्क्रिप्ट दोस्तों? ये स्क्रिप्ट वो है कि साथ किसी तरीके से भारत के साथ हम जुड़े रहें, क्योंकि दुनिया फिर हमें उस नजर से देखेगी, हमें सीरियसली लेगी, राइट? अफगानिस्तान के ऊपर सैंक्शंस हैं, ईरान के ऊपर सैंक्शंस हैं। कल्चरली चाइना से इनका कोई मेल नहीं है, कोई भी मेल नहीं है, और वैसे ही चाइनीज के गुलाम हैं। ये जुड़ेंगे किसके साथ? ये हमसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं। यही डॉक्टर जयशंकर कह रहे हैं कि कभी भी, ठीक है, और पाकिस्तानी हर समय यार आप तो हमसे इतने बेहतर हैं, कहना भाई तो दूर रहे यार। अच्छा, ये जो डॉक्टर जयशंकर का बयान है, जो HT के उन्होंने कॉन्क्लेव में बोला था हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स के लीडरशिप जो समिट हुआ था, तो उधर फिर ये सब बातें हुई वहां पे। तो उसके बाद पाकिस्तान ने बोला कि नहीं ये डॉक्टर जयशंकर गलत बोल रहे हैं और हमारी फौज हमारा फक्र है, ये है वो है, दुनिया भर की बातें उन्होंने भी बोली। पाकिस्तानियों ने जवाब देने की कोशिश करी। साहब ये है कि पाकिस्तान वाज अ रिस्पांसिबल स्टेट एंड इट्स इंस्टीट्यूशंस इंक्लूडिंग आर्म्ड फोर्सेस वर पिलर ऑफ नेशनल सिक्योरिटी डेडिकेटेड टू सेफगार्डिंग ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला। और भारत के लिए बोला है कि पार्ट ऑफ अ प्रोपेगेंडा कैंपेन डिजाइंड टू डिस्ट्रैक्ट अटेंशन फ्रॉम इंडियाज डिस्टेबलाइजिंग एक्शंस इन द रीजन एंड बियॉन्ड एज वेल एज स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड टेररिज्म इन पाकिस्तान। अब ये पाकिस्तान का बयानिया है, ठीक है ना? इन्होंने बोला, इन्होंने बोला। अब मैं आपको एक बात बताता हूं, और इस वक्त मैं पाकिस्तानी कौम से, पूरी पाकिस्तान की जो कौम है 25 करोड़ में आप लोगों से मुखातिब हूं, और मैं आप लोगों को कुछ बातें बताना चाह रहा हूं। ये बात सही है कि पाकिस्तानी आर्मी इंडिया की दुश्मन है, ये बात सच है। लेकिन आप दिल पे हाथ रख के कभी सोचिएगा, पाकिस्तानी आर्मी आपकी भी दुश्मन है। भारत की और पाकिस्तानी आवाम का एक ही दुश्मन है, दैट इज द पाकिस्तान आर्मी। हमारे साथ क्या करेंगे? टेररिज्म करेंगे, जंग करेंगे, फिर हम मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगे, फिर दोनों टांगे तोड़ेंगे, फिर इनकी टांगे रिपेयर होंगी, फिर ये कुछ करेंगे, फिर ये मार खाएंगे। ये सब हमारा साइकिल चल रहा है 78 साल। लेकिन 78 साल से एक और साइकिल चल रहा है पाकिस्तान के अंदर, लगातार 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 इंटरफेयर करना। आपकी डेमोक्रेसी आपकी जमहूरियत की टांगें तोड़ दी हैं। आपकी जमहूरियत को ये लोग आईसीयू में ले गए। आज की तारीख में आपकी जमहूरियत का इतना बुरा हाल है कि जो आपके जमहूरी लीडर्स हैं, जो आपके डेमोक्रेटिक लीडर्स हैं, उनका भी रवैया आर्मी के जर्नलों की तरह है। ये ज्यादा बोल रहा है, जेल में डालो। ये कहां होता है भाई? लेकिन ये पाकिस्तान में हो रहा है। उन्होंने आपकी सो कॉल्ड जमहूरियत, विच इज अ जोक इन पाकिस्तान, एक लतीफा है, एक चुटकुला है, उसको भी ऐसा कर दिया है जमहूरियत को कि वो भी दे आर डिक्टेटर्स विदाउट यूनिफॉर्म। मैं आपके नेताओं की बात कर रहा हूं, मैं आपके पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप की बात कर रहा हूं। पाकिस्तानी आवाम को एक बात कहना चाहता हूं कि जितना पाकिस्तानी फौज इंडिया की दुश्मन है या इंडिया उसको दुश्मन समझता है, उतना ही बड़ा दुश्मन आप पाकिस्तानी फौज को समझें। ये आपका भला नहीं चाहते, आपका अच्छा नहीं चाहते। मैं आपको एक और बात बताता हूं कि कई पाकिस्तानियों से मेरी एक जमाने में, आजकल तो नहीं होती बात, एक जमाने में बड़ी बातें होती थी, हफ्ते में 2-3 बार जरूर होती थी कि नहीं साहब हमारे जो सियासतदान है ना वो इतने करप्ट, ये अपने पाकिस्तानियों के बारे में बता रहे हैं कि यार पाकिस्तान के मेजर साहब सियासतदान इतने करप्ट हैं कि हमारी फौज को बीच में आना ही पड़ता है। और ये 1947 से यही चलता चला आया है, बिकॉज आर पॉलिटिशियंस वर सो करप्ट। ये एक बयानिया पाकिस्तान में बना दिया और ये फौज का ही बनाया है।
Also to achieve our vision of making Telangana a $3 trillion economy by 2047. Up next, I would request Shobana Kamineni Garu, Executive Vice Chairperson of Apollo.
Cuesta poco más de 100 euros.
Later in the day,
Me ha sorprendido por su tamaño compacto.
Apollo Hospitals is announcing a major expansion in Hyderabad. They are investing 1,700 crores.
Los parámetros son 7. Vale, ahora vamos a intentar cortar este.
But I would request Shobna ji,
No son muy limpios.
elaborate more on your plan.
Por la potencia. Bueno. Y es que es un láser abierto, así que te servirá para proyectos.
Good afternoon to all of you. Namaskaram. Welcome actually to a state that I live in and I completely love. Honorable Chief Minister Revanth Reddy Garu, our Deputy Chief Minister Bhatti Vikrama Garu, D.K. Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Sridhar Babu, and all the honorable ministers here, our members of Parliament, members of this Assembly, and our one of the chief guests here, who is also a Nobel laureate, Mr. Satyarthi, distinguished IAS, our Chief Secretary here, and Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, IAS, all of you in the audience, my fellow industrialists, I see a lot of friends here. Good afternoon, and I can't tell you how privileged I am to actually represent industry at this very, very important juncture of Telangana's history. This is a wonderful summit, this global rising, and that does describe our energetic Chief Minister. Everything he does comes with a very special energy. Sir, I do hope you'll score a goal with Messi. And so I think that, you know, what we have to really, as industry, we do expect a great environment, but we also want to enable, and that is what we did 38 years ago when we came and built our second hospital here. It was not, it was given to a piece of land, you know, among rocks, and that turned out to be Jubilee Hills. So I think infrastructure provided by the government, infrastructure that we as industrialists provide. I know Mr. G.M. Rao Garu, your airport has enabled so much of industry to come here and to actually be proactive in this state. So I speak from the industry perspective that while we do appreciate the amount that great governments do for us, but we will partner you to do even more, sir. And I think the fact that every year from when we came into Hyderabad 38 years ago, we continue to invest in this state. Just to give you a few figures, 25% of all medicines distributed in Telangana are from an Apollo company. Almost 25% of people in Telangana, of people in Hyderabad actually use Apollo Pharmacy continuously. And more than that, the hospital, we're doubling down. We have here a medical college which is number 3 among private medical colleges in the country. And more than that, when our chairman created this medical city, at that time when they gave us this land, we said this is where we will build India's finest medical university. I think I'll use this. That we said we'll build India's finest medical city, and that is what this investment in the next 3 years of another 1700 crores in healthcare will actually take place, whether it's the Proton, whether it's the Innovation Center. Today in Hyderabad, we created an IT model that is actually works better for health as a large language model than Gemini, and that's Ask Apollo. And it's at the price which was even cheaper than DeepSeek. And that's what India can do. India can bring innovation to your door at the fastest pace. And that's what excites us about an environment like Telangana. So speaking on a larger perspective of the pharma, 1/3 of India's pharmaceutical companies are situated in Telangana. And India exports 1/3 of the world's vaccines again from Telangana. And this is because again of the infrastructure that was created, of great companies that came up because there was infrastructure like the National Institute of Nutrition, IDPL, and many other organizations of learning and of government industry. So this is the support, and this is how we work hand in hand. Take the Genome Valley. I think this is a wonderful example of what Telangana has been able to do. And for that, again, sir, we can tell you that we have the largest biobank in Asia, sitting here in Apollo hospitals, and this is where the strength comes, so when innovation takes off. So I just want to conclude by saying that, to all of you here, we do believe in this state's vision. And the fact that you've brought us, many people say that, Karan in fact was saying, Hyderabad has wonderful convention centers, why did we come here? And I think the real point here was, because we need to show people that all around Hyderabad, innovation will take place, vision will take place, and for this hungry youth of people in Hyderabad, people in Telangana, people around India, and for Vikshit Bharat, this is where you will come. And I think this city will probably be one of the fastest growing with your vision. Congratulations again, and we are so proud to be a part of your vision and your growth. Thank you all again.
Thank you very much, Shobna Garu. Thanks for sharing the major expansion plans of the group here in our state. Our next speaker is Mr. Karan Adani. Karan, before you speak, I would like to put you on the spot. Eric announced a $10 billion investment in Hyderabad. Will you meet it or beat it?
Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Revanth Reddy Garu, respected ministers on the dais, distinguished guests, partners and friends. It is an absolute privilege to join you at the Global Telangana Rising Summit, a platform that reflects the ambition and confidence with which Telangana is shaping its future. Under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, Telangana is experiencing a clarity of vision and purpose that is rare in Indian public life. Sir, your focus on transparent governance, rapid decision-making, and long-term economic planning has created an environment where industries like ours can think boldly and invest with confidence. What stands out most is your commitment to building a state that is not just growing, but growing with quality, where innovation, sustainability, talent development, and global competitiveness go hand in hand. Over the last few years, the Adani Group has forged a strong and growing relationship with the state of Telangana. In line with our earlier commitments, we have initiated investments in sectors such as defense manufacturing, green data center, renewable energy projects, and cement manufacturing facilities across the state. With a goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Adani Group has developed a leading defense and aerospace park in Hyderabad. This state-of-the-art facility is the first UAV manufacturing facility in the country where long-endurance UAVs are manufactured. The UAVs manufactured in these facilities is supplied to both the Indian Armed Forces and also cater to the global market. Today, it provides direct employment to more than 1,500 youths and support many more livelihoods through its wider ecosystem. In the area of digital infrastructure, the Adani Group is setting up a 48 megawatt green data center in Telangana with an investment of 2,500 crores. This facility will be at the forefront of cutting-edge AI, cloud technology, and high-performance computing, and will play a crucial role in meeting the needs of rapidly digitizing India. In the last few years, Telangana has witnessed tremendous growth in capital infrastructure and logistics infrastructure. The Adani Group has played an important role in building roads infrastructure that connects different parts of the state, making logistics more efficient and positioning Telangana at the forefront of logistics gateway. With a total investment of 4,000 crores in road infrastructure, the Adani Group has built over 100 kilometers of highways connecting key districts such as Mancherial, Suryapet, Kodad, and Khammam. To support Telangana's rapid infrastructure growth, Adani Cement has invested over 2,000 crores to establish state-of-the-art cement manufacturing facilities at Ganeshpad, Tandur, Devapur, with a combined capacity of 7 million tons per annum. In total, the group has so far invested nearly 10,000 crores in the last 3 years in building state infrastructure and manufacturing facilities, and has contributed to employment generation of more than 7,000 people. As I close, I would once again like to express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Revanth Reddy ji, and the Government of Telangana for the visionary leadership and unwavering support. And we look forward to doing many more projects in the state. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Karan. Very happy to know that you are setting up a large capacity data center which will support our artificial intelligence plans and manufacturing units, as well as plans for renewable energy also. As I had mentioned at the beginning, there are two Nobel laureates who are addressing us. We heard a while ago the very inspiring address by Sri Kailash Satyarthi ji. The other Nobel laureate who will address us now is joining us from Massachusetts in Boston, from Cambridge actually, Professor Abhijit Banerjee, Nobel laureate in economics. The other special thing about Professor Abhijit Banerjee is that at the request of Honorable Chief Minister advised us that we should set up a very strong oversight committee and advisory council to guide us in the preparation of our Telangana Rising Vision 2047. And Professor Banerjee chairs the advisory council, which has 16 members. Between today and tomorrow, almost half of them will be present here, speaking in some session or the other. So can we have the message of Professor Abhijit Banerjee, please, now?
Let me start by saying that I'm very sorry not to be with you today. The idea of Telangana Rising is an important one. Important because it holds on to the critical notion that prosperity needs to be shared, that everyone has to be made full participant in the prosperity project of the state. And I think by articulating that so explicitly, Telangana has taken a very important step. That said, I think it's very important also that we don't forget that each of these things, each project of this kind of Telangana Rising ultimately depends on taking the right set of small steps. Every big change is built out of small steps. And I think I like the fact that amidst this grand vision, amidst these thoughts about, prosperity, growth, 3 trillion economy, there is also a very concrete set of thoughts which are about how to get there, such as the thought about ensuring that 80% of the children are able to do math and read at grade level when they're in 3rd grade. This is a very doable goal. It's a very important goal, and it represents a way of thinking that I totally endorse, which is we need to break the whole claim of human liberation, human development into a set of feasible steps. And I think if we continue in this, I think we will see that there are many other such steps that need to be taken, and each step needs to be tested, thought about, seen in the spirit of being, we have a grand project, but we are willing to be patient, and we're willing to do what it takes. So congratulations again, and I hope this is really a launch of a great movement.
Thank you, Professor Banerjee. Thanks for pointing out the importance of.
जय श्री राम साथियों, आप सभी के लिए न्यू ईयर का सबसे बड़ा ऑफर मेरी कंपनी आरजी एंटरप्राइज लेकर आई है। यहाँ पर दोस्तों जो जितने भी चीजें आपको दिख रही हैं, ऑलरेडी आप सभी को पता है कि सारी चीजें मैं होलसेल में आपको प्रोवाइड करता हूँ। दोस्तों मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि लोगों को होलसेल बल्क में ही माल दूं, लेकिन ऐसे कई सारे लोग नाराज हो जाते हैं कि भैया आप सैंपल प्रोवाइड नहीं करते हो। दोस्तों आपके लिए बम्पर ऑफर मेरी तरफ से दोस्तों की आज से फ्रॉम नाउ आप मेरे किसी भी प्रोडक्ट का आप सैंपल भी मंगा सकते हो, लेकिन सैंपल कैश ऑन डिलीवरी पे नहीं जाएगा। वो सैंपल तभी जाएगा जब आपका प्रीपेड मॉडल रहेगा। जय श्री राम साथियों, आप सभी के लिए न्यू ईयर का
Good afternoon to all of you. Namaskar. Namaskar. I hope all of you are not sleeping. My Chief Minister is not here. I think he will come within few minutes. Mr. Revanth Reddy Garu, the Honorable Union Minister, Mr. Krishna Reddy is here on the dais. My colleague, but he is also not here. I don't know where he has gone. All the important tycoons and laureates who are sitting on the dais. My cabinet colleagues from Telangana who are just looking at all of us. My legislators, friends, all the business leaders who have come from all over the country and the world, ladies and gentlemen.
भविष्य में या 2026 में कुछ इसी तरीके के काम हैं जो मार्केट में बहुत ज्यादा से और बहुत तेजी से चलने वाले हैं। दोस्तों ये एक धूप रहने वाली है। इस धूप की खासियत क्या है कि ये बैक फ्लो क्रिएट करती है। इस धूप को जैसे आप यहाँ पर कुछ इस तरीके से रख दोगे तो होगा क्या, ये देखिए ये पूरा धूप का मॉडल दोस्तों नीचे गिरने लगेगा और मॉडल आप देख सकते हो कितने प्यारे तरीके से, कितने शानदार तरीके से इसका लुक निकालने लगता है। मॉडल में दोस्तों आपको कई तरीके के मॉडल आपको देखने को मिलेगा, कुछ इस तरीके के भी मॉडल्स आपको देखने को मिलेंगे। यहाँ पर से धूप दोस्तों नीचे गिरना स्टार्ट कर देता है, कुछ इस तरीके से धूप नीचे गिरने लगती है। और इसी मॉडल में दोस्तों आपको हमारे पास एक दो नहीं कई तरीके के स्मोक फाउंटेन देखने को मिलता है। बिल्कुल सही से दोस्तों आपने। और दोस्तों कुछ इस तरीके के भी मॉडल रहने वाले हैं जिनको अगर आप कुछ इस तरीके से रख देते हो, जो धूप है दोस्तों नीचे गिरने लगती है कुछ इस तरीके से, आप देख सकते हो। और दोस्तों यहाँ पर एक दो नहीं आपके लिए हम कई सारे यूनिक तरीके के मॉडल लेकर आए हैं। आप इनमें इस तरीके से आप रखेंगे तो होगा क्या, नीचे गिरने लगती है। ये मॉडल काफी शानदार तरीके से, लुक काफी प्रीमियम और काफी शानदार तरीके से। स्मोक फाउंटेन दोस्तों एक दो नहीं हमारे पास आपको कई तरीके के यूनिक मॉडल आपको देखने को मिल जाएगा, चाहे खाटू श्याम जी का हो, केदारनाथ जी का हो, हर एक मॉडल आपको हमारे यहाँ पर बल्क में देखने को मिलते हैं, जो कि आप देख सकते हो। यहाँ पर दोस्तों इसमें खाली यही मॉडल नहीं, आपको हमारे पास स्मोक फाउंटेन में आपको ग्लास फाउंटेन में आपको कई सारे मॉडल आपको देखने को मिलते हैं जो कि कुछ इस तरीके रहने वाले हैं। इस
So
मॉडल
I'm
को आप
here
उठाकर आप इस
to
तरीके
come
से रख
here
दोगे यहाँ पर
to
ग्लास
help
को।
my
ये
friend
देखिए इसको हम
to
सीधा कर
stand
देते
with
हैं, ये
him
धूप हमने कर दी यहाँ पर
still
से फीलिंग।
stronger
तो ये
than
देखिए
earlier.
इसके ऊपर भी मॉडल में कुछ इस तरीके से ये धूप गिरना स्टार्ट कर देता है, जो कि
I
आप
would
देख
like to
सकते हो
tell you
कितने
one
शानदार
thing.
तरीके से पूरा मॉडल।
Today I was told that
दोस्तों
you
यहाँ
have
पर
been
एक दो
discussing
तरीके
lot
का
of
नहीं, यहाँ पर
issues
आपको हमारे पास
today
कई
afternoon,
तरीके के different तरीके के
and
आपको
tomorrow
statues
you are
देखने
coming
को
out with a
मिलता है।
document.
कुछ इस तरीके के आपको रामलला जी के
Joining
statues
together
देखने
is
को
the
मिल जाते हैं,
beginning.
जो कि आप देख सकते हो। डिफरेंट डिफरेंट साइजेस
Thinking
में
together is the
आपको आगे
progress.
काम शुरू करने के पर्पस से आप
All
उनसे
of you
मंगा
working
सकते हो।
together will be the
Smoke
success.
fountain में दोस्तों एक वैरायटी
I
आपको
hope
हमारे पास ये भी मिल जाने
this
वाली है।
vision
कुछ इस
document
तरीके
of
का मॉडल
whatever
रहने
you are
वाला है, आप
planning
इस
for
धूप को
the
आप यहाँ पे रख
next
देंगे,
generation
ये धूप दोस्तों नीचे गिरना
will
स्टार्ट
take a
कर
very
देती है
big
और ये
leap
मॉडल काफी
beginning.
प्यारा लगने लगता है। यहाँ पर
This is
दोस्तों
my
आपको
privilege
प्रेमानंद
to
जी के
stand
कई
before
सारे
you
मॉडल आपको हमारे पास बल्क में मिल जाएंगे,
at the Telangana
थोक के प्राइस में मिल
Rising
जाएंगे,
Summit
होलसेल के
of
प्राइस में मिल जाएंगे।
2047.
और यहाँ पर सबसे ज्यादा आपको
You are not looking now.
हमारे पास
I would like to
कुछ इस
thank
तरीके
the
का
people
आपको
of
गिफ्ट देने
Telangana
के लिए, ऑनलाइन बेचने के
and
लिए
all the
आपको
industrial
इस तरीके के स्टैचूज
captains
भी आपको हमारे यहाँ पर
who have
मिल
brought
जाने
the
वाले हैं, आप
Congress
देख
government
सकते हो।
back after 10
स्टैचूज में
years
दोस्तों एक दो नहीं, अभी आप नाक
under
का मॉडल देखिए कितने
imposed
प्यारे तरीके से
confidence
निकल रहा है, उस टाइम आपको कुछ खास
on
लगा
the
नहीं होगा।
Congress
अब देखिए
leadership
कितने प्यारे
and
तरीके
Mr.
से इसका
Revanth
धूप
Reddy
नीचे गिर
and his
रहा है।
colleagues.
यहाँ पर दोस्तों कुछ इस
I would
तरीके
like
का
to
आपको
assure
बुद्धा
you
जी के स्टैचूज वगैरह भी आपको हमारे
all
पास
of
मिल
them
जाने
will
वाले
deliver
हैं, डिफरेंट लुक में मिल जाएगा,
what the
डिफरेंट
global
डिजाइन में
needs,
आपको मिल जाने वाला
what
है।
the country
और खासतौर पे दोस्तों कुछ इस
what the
तरीके की
people
आपको
of
पीवीसी
Telangana
मूर्तिज
needs.
भी आपको हमारे यहाँ
And let
पर
us
मिल
all
जाने
work
वाली है, जो
together.
कि ये नॉन ब्रेकेबल
So
है,
my
ये टूटती नहीं है, डैमेज नहीं होती,
friend
खराब
has
नहीं होती है।
extended
और दोस्तों यहाँ पर
his
एक दो
invitation
नहीं, मंदिरों में
through
आपको
Mr. Sridhar
डिफरेंट
Babu.
तरीके का टेम्पल, चाहे राम
Though I had
मंदिर हो,
a
केदारनाथ
assembly
जी हो,
session
खाटू
in
श्याम हो,
Belgaum,
रामेश्वरम हो,
I decided
हर एक तरीके का टेम्पल,
I must
हर एक
come
तरीके का मंदिर
today,
दोस्तों आपको मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर
strengthen the
थोक के प्राइस
support.
में।
It is
बल्कि
not
के प्राइस
only
में इस
Telangana,
तरीके के टेम्पल
the
वगैरह भी आप
entire
हमसे
South
थोक के प्राइस
stands
पे आप
with
मंगा
him
सकते हो।
for the
यहाँ पर आप देख
progress of
सकते
this
हो कितने सारे
country
टेम्पलों
to
की
match the
वैरायटी हमारे
world.
पास रहने वाली है। ये सारी चीजें दोस्तों
Today I
आप
am
आगे
not
इनको
only
मार्केट में
here as
रखने
a
के लिए,
Deputy Chief
बेचने के लिए
Minister of
आप हमसे ले
Karnataka,
सकते हो। और साथ
but
ही
as
साथ
a
दोस्तों
proud
यहाँ पर
voice
आपको
for
कुछ इस
beating the
तरीके से
South.
नाइट लैम्प और
India
कपूरदानी भी
rises
आपको मिल
tallest
जाने वाली हैं। इस तरीके
with
की
the South
झूमर वगैरह भी
service.
मार्केट में आप बेचने
One
के लिए,
thing
रखने के लिए आप
I could
हमसे
see
पैकिंग के साथ
the
ही आप ये
vision
मंगा
what
सकते
you are
हो।
having.
और इस तरीके से
It
दोस्तों
is a
पानी से
global
जलने
vision
वाला शिवलिंग हो गया
which you
हो,
are
या
thinking
इस
of.
तरीके के दोस्तों
I know that
नाइट लैम्प
Telangana
या
is a small
क्रिस्टल
state,
बॉल
not
वगैरह हो गया हो, ये
as
चीजें भी आपको हमारे
Bangalore,
यहाँ
as
पर
Karnataka.
थोक के प्राइस में मिल जाने वाली
In
है, बल्कि के
Bangalore,
प्राइस में मिल जाने
our
वाली है।
exports are,
होम
IT
डेकोर
exports are
आइटम में
about
दोस्तों आपको एक दो नहीं, आपको हमारे पास कई सारे
43%
डिफरेंट
of the
तरीके के आपको
India.
मॉडल भी देखने को मिलते
You may
होंगे।
Telangana
मैं आपको
may
एक
be
बार
little
इसका
bit
लाइव
less,
चालू करके आपको दिखाता हूँ किस
but the
तरीके के
vision
मॉडल
what you are
रहने वाला
thinking
है। यहाँ पर दोस्तों इसको
is
हमने
with
सिंपली यहाँ पर इस
greater
तरीके से प्लग कर
and
दिया है,
all you
मैं
have
इनको
to
ऑन कर
support
देता
that.
हूँ। ये देखिए
That is why
कितने
I am
प्यारे तरीके
genuinely
के
glad
मॉडल रहने
here
वाला है।
at
इसको
the
आप जितनी बार
Telangana
आप बंद करके
Rising
चालू
Summit,
करोगे उतनी बार
because
different
when
तरीके
we
के
talk
इसके
about
अंदर से
India's
LED लाइट
technology
निकलने लगता है। ये सारी
story,
चीज दोस्तों
it
मार्केट
is
में बहुत ज्यादा
impossible to
चलती
tell
है।
the story
नाइट
without speaking about Bangalore and Hyderabad together.
मिलते हैं
So let us
और
all
कई
join
सारे प्रोडक्ट की
together.
वैरायटी
Now people have tried
भेजने के फन
to
दिया हुआ
fame
है, और
Bangalore and
साथ ही साथ
Hyderabad as
दोस्तों
a competitor.
आपको और स्टैचू
But
बनाने
truth is more powerful.
जाती हैं कुछ इस
We are
प्राइस
not
पे,
the
और आप अपना
competitors.
काम
We
शुरू करने
support
की
each
पर्पस
other.
से
We to grow each other and build better India and the entire the world. We know that one day I think I met Ratan Tata when I wanted to ask him to request to start for the international airport at Bangalore. He said me one thing, DK, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. So let us all walk together and make these two twin cities to make greater. Today, Southern India is not just about the fifth Indian population. It already contributes 30 to 31% of the national GDP that is projected to rise 40 to 45% of the 2023. Bangalore Bangalore is also a living testament to the power of vision. If I want to discuss on Bangalore, you feel that I would like to compete. I would like not to discuss much of Bangalore because you know that California has 13 lakh engineers working there. But as far as Bangalore is concerned, we have 25 lakh engineers working at Bangalore. So it is a very great city. So even Telangana, the Hyderabad, has a very big potential. So both of us will work together. This is a city. I want to come out with various statistics what Karnataka and Telangana has. But various leaders, Mr. Sridhar Babu also has explained. But one thing I would like to assure you, a big transparency model has been working out here. You have a great global capacity center as in Bangalore. And as Madam also spoke about the healthcare, let us all work together. Though even Karnataka and Telangana Earlier part of Andhra has very number of talent pool here in every sector, either in the healthcare or education or technology. You have a very good big asset which can be created. The human resources what we have in the southern, the entire world, no other state or the country can copy it with India, and we are the setting example for that. So I'm very happy. Great leaders from all over the world have come here, imposing confidence on this state, especially on Telangana. Though it is a small state, you have very good, great talent pool here with knowledge power and the vision of Telangana government, whatever you have. Earlier also 10 years back, under the Congress regime of government, you have given a great vision which has built up, which has marked on the national capital along with us. I would like to assure you, under the leadership of Mr. Revanth Reddy and his team of ministers and the officers, they will work together to see that this Telangana will be a global mark, and we will stand, and Karnataka government also stands supported with them. Let us all work together, make all of you proud. Once again, I would like to thank all the investors who have come here. You should have confidence in us. We will deliver you at your whatever you want. Development is not, I would like to tell you, development is not only a magic. It is a planning, hard work and honesty. And we are committed to this, and my Chief Minister and his team will deliver that. Every project is a beginning for the people. Every decision will make and must help for the next generation. This is not our responsibility. Here we are not here to compete for each other with the past, but we have to create for the better future. Development is not an idea, it is a mission and a vision, and our government is committed for that. Anyway, I would like to thank all of you for supporting this government. Let us all join once again to make Revanth Reddy and his government strong. Thank you once again. I hope even the central government, the union minister is here. We expect more support to grow better for India's future. Thank you. Namaskar. Once again, let me meet once again to discuss various other issues for the better Telangana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your offer of cooperation between Bangalore and Hyderabad, between Karnataka and Telangana. I now request Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Minister for Finance, Planning and Energy, Government of Telangana, Shri Batti Vikramarka Garu, to kindly deliver his address, please.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri A. Revanth Reddy Garu, Honorable Union Minister for Mines Sri Kishan Reddy Garu, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Karnataka Sri D.K. Shivakumar Garu, Honorable Minister for Industries, IT and Legislative Affairs, and all other my esteemed cabinet colleagues, Sri Kailash Satyarthi ji, Nobel Laureate for Peace, Sri Abhijit Banerjee ji, Nobel Laureate in Economics, Sri K. Ramakrishna Rao Garu, Chief Secretary Telangana, Sri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, Special CS Speed, Sri Dinesh, Chairman TVS, who has given his address, Sri Karan Adani ji, Srimati Shobana Kamineni ji, Mr. Jeremy Jurgens, Managing Director, World Economic Forum, Mr. Eric Swidler, Director of Trump Media, and all our many distinguished guests. Andarki Namaskaram. Thought leaders of the world who have made the effort to travel here and be present here today. Thank you for being here today. In fact, it's not every day that a Deputy Chief Minister walks into a summit where Nobel laureates, global CEOs, and national leaders are all present, and wonders if he should have brought a pen, not a notebook, instead of a speech. Thank you for all over the world, the leaders of various industries coming over here on the request of the Telangana state government. Someone in Telangana, we are known for many things, but above all for how we treat our guests. We are a people who don't just welcome you with a smile, but wait for an excuse to serve you piping hot biryani, kurbani ka meeta, and snacks that linger on your palate and in your memory. That some spirit is what brings us here today. A warm, open invitation to the world to be a part of something big, something bold, something new. Telangana has never lacked ambition, but for too long, what we lacked was an integrated vision, a structured framework that could bind our people's energy and aspiration together. Today, under the leadership of our Chief Minister, Sri Revanth Reddy Garu, and the entire cabinet, unveil that framework, a vision not just for the next year or the next election cycle, but for 2047. This vision rests on our 4 pillars. First, a leap to a $3 trillion economy, not just as a slogan, but with sector by sector, district by district, strategies to get there. Second, a bold new grammar for spatial planning, cure, pure, and rare. Third, a deep and uncompromising commitment to inclusive growth. Fourth, a fierce and forward-looking embrace of sustainability. Let me touch one each. The $3 trillion economy is not just a number. It is the power to transform Telangana's reality, to fund every school, every innovation, every green initiative that our future demands. It is a bold bet on capital, yes, but also on creativity, capability, and courage. Our spatial vision, the Cure, Pure, Rare model, reimagines how we build and grow. Cure, the core urban region economy, is Hyderabad at its most dynamic, where artificial intelligentsia, aerospace, genomics, and the industries of the future thrive. Pure, the peri-urban region economy, is the industrial and logistical powerhouse that surrounds it, where goods are made, moved, and scaled. Rare, the rural agriculture regional economy, is our farmland, our forests, our green lungs, transformed into engines of agri-entrepreneurship, ecotourism, and carbon stewardship. Together, these 3 zones stitch together every part of Telangana into a common growth story. Cure innovates, Pure delivers, and Rare sustains. On inclusion, our approach is unambiguous. From Mahila Shakti to Right Bharosa to Young India residential schools, We are not offering charity. We are building quality, equity. This growth will leave no one behind in the society. On sustainability, our goal is clear. Net zero by 2047, and more than that, a state where economy and ecology are not in conflict, but in collaboration. But perhaps what is most important to me personally is how this vision has been built. This was not a document written in a closed room. It has been a participatory, bottom-up process shaped by consultations, by sectoral experts, by feedback from civil society and ordinary citizens. This is Telangana's document, not the government's alone. And it is a living, a dynamic document. We are also exploring new ways to inspire, one of which is symbolically naming roads, infrastructure and public assets after the institutions and companies that have shaped Telangana's development story. Imagine a young person cycling past Tata Avenue or Google Square and seeing not just a name, but a path, a future they can claim. Let me end with a personal reflection. I have seen the schedule. If I could, I would every single session attend, because from circular economy to green bonds, from affordable housing to frontier tech, every corner of this summit glows with insight. And like I warned you earlier, if you see me in your panel with too many questions, please forgive me. To all our guests, thank you very much for coming all the way. You lend us your presence, your stature, and your confidence. To our youth, this vision is yours more than it is ours. And to all of Telangana, this is not just a blueprint, it is a promise. Jai Telangana and Jai Hind. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, sir, for your valuable words. I am now honored to invite Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines and the Member of Parliament from Secunderabad, Shri G. Kishan Reddy Garu, to kindly deliver his address.
Respected Honorable Chief Minister Revanth Reddy Garu, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Sri Batti Vikramarka Garu, Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister Sri D.K. Shivakumar Garu, Honorable Minister for Industries, Telangana Government, Sridhar Babu Garu, and Kailas Satyavati Garu, other esteemed dignitaries on the dais, all the other ministers of Telangana government, MPs, MLAs, MLCs, elected representatives, delegates from across the world, captains of the industry, innovators and entrepreneurs, academicians, experts, all the officers of different departments of Telangana, friends from the media, guests from the India and across the world. As a son of this soil, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to Hyderabad for Telangana Raising Global Summit. We meet here in a state that was formed in 2014. In the same year, Sri Narendra Modi assumed office as a Prime Minister of India with a promise of transformation of development. Today, India has emerged a strong nation to become one of the most dynamic economies of the world. Friends, in 1998, former Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji inaugurated high-tech city in Hyderabad for one of the Asia's most dynamic technology innovation. Today, Hyderabad is not just a state capital. It is one of the India's strongest economy pillar. As an innovation corridor that today powers the global digital economy, as a IT hub, as a pharmaceutical capital, emerging as the vaccine capital and a pharmacy of the world. The defense research and manufacturing hub, as an aerospace technology center, key health hub, India, it is therefore our collectivity responsibility to protect and promote the brand image of Hyderabad and build its future. Friends, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi often talks about his goal of Vikasit Bharat by 2047, a developed India across all sphere of life. A Vikasit Bharat is possible only when all the states play a meaningful role in this transformation journey of development through twin mantras, cooperative federalism and competitive federalism. States must compete to attract industry, talent, startups and global capital. Such a healthy competition raises standards, accelerates reforms and ensure better outcomes for citizens. The results of the approach are visible across every major national indicator. India received US $748 million in foreign direct investment, 143 increase last one decade. This is largely because of reform-oriented policies of Union government and the unwavering commitment to reforms, transparency, accountability, corruption-free ecosystem, and ease of doing business. Today, the global industry consider India not merely a best destination for investment, but also as the safest nation. Further, exports surged from US $824 billion in 2024-25. 75% of the increase last decade. Under the Make in India, India became the world's second largest mobile manufacturer. India defense exports increased 34-fold. India infrastructure extension plan has been remarkable. National highways grow 1,46,206 kilometers. There is a 60% raise last decade. Operational airports more than doubled. Airports in India 74 to 160 last one decade. Railway capital investments increased from 3.6 to 17 lakh crore last one decade. Metro rail network grow 248 kilometers to 1,013 kilometers in 2025, making India the third largest metro network in the globally. In the last decade, over 25 crore of Indians have moved out of the multi-dimensional property. Recently, our capital investments has more than doubled and inflation is under control in India. Friends, the support to Telangana state is a deep, long-term and transformational. More than 1,500 lakh crores we are spending in all over India. 1,50,000 crores we are spending on national highways and logistic corridors in the form of the greenfield highways, highways upgrades, lane expansions and economic corridors. Investments in development of modern railway network in Telangana worth of 32,000 crores for new lines, doubling and tripling, and existing lines, electrifications, signaling and safety. Friends, 42 railway stations are being modernized with redeveloping across the Telangana, establishing a railway manufacturing unit to build railway rolling stock at Kazipet, Warangal, 17,000 megawatts of capacity, new thermal solar power plant commissioned by NTPC in Ramagundam for 11,000 crore to ensure energy security. In the state and commitment to build an additional 2,400 megawatts of thermal power by NTPC in same Ramagundam. The PM Mitra Mega Textile Park in Warangal with a potential employment of more than 1 lakh, developing Jairabad Industrial Corridor as a smart integrated industrial city for more than 2,300 crores budget. Several new central institutions, defense organizations, public sector undertakings and research organizations such as AIMS Bibi Nagar, IIT Hyderabad, Civil Aviation Research Organization, CARO at Hyderabad, National Science City, Central Tribal University, anchored in Telangana. These are national building investments designed to make Telangana an integral pillar of this Indian developed story. Friends, today India stands as a world fourth largest economy in the ready to achieve the third spot. Today, India have a strong security environment and internal stability under able leadership of Sri Narendra Modi ji, Government of India fully committed to working with the Government of Telangana in this developed journey. In this journey towards Vikasit Bharat 2047, we see Telangana play a key role and key pillar. I thank the Government of Telangana for having this one of the future Bharat, future city in the Telangana Raising Global Summit. I am confident that the global goal to outcomes envisaged for the Telangana Raising Global Summit will achieved. I strongly believe that the summit will be send a message to the world that Hyderabad and Telangana develop, then India will also see tremendous rise. With these words, I would like to welcome and all delegates, thank to all the participants of the Telangana Raising Global Summit. Thank you once again. Jai Telangana, Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Thank you very much, sir, for gracing this occasion. Before I invite Honorable Chief Minister, sir, I would like to make some important announcement for all the delegates and guests. After the closure of the opening ceremony here, I draw your attention to two other important activities which will be happening for the rest of the day. On the right-hand side to this hall are 3 rooms called Hall 2, 3 and 4. This is Hall 1. As soon as the opening ceremony gets over, we will be having sessions on important themes which have been covered in detail in our vision document. In Hall 1, right here, we will be discussing a very important topic of how Telangana becomes a net zero economy. In Hall 2, we will be discussing green mobility, that is zero emission vehicles. In Hall 3, a very, very important topic of artificial intelligence, frontier technology and semiconductors. And in Hall 4, we'll be speaking on how Telangana can develop into a global education hub. All the concerned ministers, special chief secretaries, head of the departments, the entire government machinery related to that sector will be available in those sessions. And of course there will be lots of very eminent speakers. You are free to participate in any of the sessions to your liking. And this is the first round of the sessions. We will have 3 more rounds till 7:30 p.m. So please look out for the program and please participate in as many sessions as you can. I still remember what Honorable Deputy CM of Telangana mentioned, that if it was possible, he would have liked to participate in all the sessions. And that is how they have been designed, with so much of thought and application and richness. And on this side, to the left of where we are, is an amazing exhibition area where more than 25 booths have been set up by government agencies, private parties, and they are showcasing through digital means how Telangana will evolve in the next 22 years. So between the sessions and the exhibition, I hope you will spend your time with lots of patience, forbearance, and you'll have a very, very useful and productive moment. And now it is my honor to request Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, who has guided us at every step in the entire process of developing Telangana Rising Vision Document 2047, to kindly address all of us.
Good afternoon, friends. Long years ago, at midnight on August 15, 1947, when India achieved independence, our founding fathers made a tryst with destiny. When such a great time came to meet promises and build a great country, our leaders decided to constitute an assembly to discuss, to deliberate, to debate the future of India. They drafted a new constitution and decided India would become a sovereign, democratic republic, socialist and secular in nature. Today, when we want to lay a roadmap for our future, we take inspiration from Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. We are inspired by constitution makers. Our people fought for decades for a separate state of Telangana. In 2014, under the leadership of Srimati Sonia Gandhi and Prime Minister of Dr. Manmohan Singh, we achieved our dreams. Telangana became India's youngest state. After 10 years, we are now trying to become India's most developed state and one of the best in the world. Following the Indian model of constitution making, we decided to deliberate upon our future. We asked experts to tell us what we can achieve by 2047, when India will celebrate its 100 years of independence. This is how the dream of Telangana Rising 2047 was born. In our Telangana culture, when we wanted to do something great, it is important to take blessings from our gods. Then we asked support of our people who told us their expectations, their dreams. Then we took help from our officers. Then we asked help from experts in central government, then Indian School of Business, and finally Niti Aayog. My thanks to all of them for helping create this vision document. Today, as we begin our global summit, we feel fortunate that leaders from all sectors have come here. Business, corporates, policy, diplomats, government and experts. Today and tomorrow, we will keenly listen to all your ideas and feedback. As you know, Telangana is India's youngest state. It is full of exciting opportunities. Let me share the vision in brief. We want to become a $1 trillion economy by 2034 and a $3 trillion economy by 2047. We comprise around 2.9% of Indian population, but contribute around 5% of national GDP. By 2047, I want to contribute 10% of Indian GDP. Our strategy to make Telangana India's first and only state to be divided into 3 clear zones for service, manufacturing, agriculture. We call it Cure, Pure and Rare. Core urban region economy, that is called Cure. Peri-urban region economy is called Pure. Rural agriculture region economy is called Rare. Let me mention the example of Guangdong province in China. Guangdong's economy is largest for any province in China. In 20 plus years, they have achieved the highest investments and growth in the world. We want to replicate the same model in Telangana. We wanted to replicate Guangdong model. My state has taken inspiration from China, Japan, Germany, South Korea and Singapore. Now we are getting ready to compete with them. We have also invited them to collaborate, invest and support us in the Telangana rising journey. The vision may look hard, but we can do it. I tell my team, if it is difficult, let us do it immediately. If you think it is impossible, I will give you more time as deadline. Today, I am more confident than yesterday. Yesterday was a dream, a plan. Today, all of you have joined us. I see you as a partners and stakeholders in the journey. With your support, we can achieve all our goals. I want to conclude by saying Telangana rising is unstoppable. Come, join the rise. Thank you. Jai Telangana, Jai Bharat.
We are very grateful to Honorable Chief Minister for laying the vision and the implementation roadmap. As I mentioned earlier, this brings us to an end of this opening plenary ceremony. Please find out details about the sessions. Please enjoy the sessions. Please visit the exhibition and hope that all of you will continue till the evening. And there is a whole day program for tomorrow as well. Thank you very much. Have a very useful and productive day.
Thanks to one and all. జయేష్ రంజన్ గారు, డీజీపీ గారు, అందరికీ శుభాకాంక్షలతో ఈ హాల్ నంబర్ 1 అండి. ఇదే హాల్లో ప్రోగ్రాం ఉంది. ఆ తర్వాత 2, 3 హాల్ 4 మొత్తం 4 హాల్స్లో కార్యక్రమాలు ఉంటాయి. అన్ని కార్యక్రమాల్లో ఇంతే ఉత్సాహంతో పాల్గొని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకో కోరుతూ ఉన్నాం. మే రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ టు మేక్ ది forthcoming sessions successful and result oriented. Now we are in hall number 1. Just adjacent to this hall, we have 3 more halls. Honorable Deputy CM Garu, ee Vedika